you're listening to another episode of Chismes And Menudo. He is
Ricardo, and she is
Adriana, and we are
sitting here with the lovely and talented Mr. Anthony Ramos.
for the second time.
Second time.
That's recording.
100%.
There's a card in there.
There is a card in there, yes.
And we're not going to pull audio from the phone this time.
Possibly.
Fucking asshole.
Honestly, we might just make it a thing.
Just for your stuff.
That was actually funny as hell whenever that happened.
Oh, that sucked.
You know, every other episode was like very professional. And then he gets to mine,
100%.
and I'm just like, what the fuck happened?
Is it because I'm Mexican?
No, that ass. That's what I was thinking. Like, this fucking sucks. But it's
Damn, we should have
alright.
started doing that for all the Mexicans.
Yeah,
Everyone we bring on.
dude. Yeah, because now it's like we have something against Anthony personally, and
Yeah.
it's not. It's just because he's Mexican.
I
Watch the fucking
figured.
video file corrupts or something.
Oh my God, I'll be so
I'm gonna
mad.
be so.
That's why, but that's why I was like, I gotta make sure this uploads. I gotta make sure I delete it. So like, nothing happens,
appreciate
dude.
it though. No, thanks for having me back.
No,
Absolutely.
dude,
Glad to be
awesome.
back.
Awesome
Hell
to
yeah.
be back. So we just went to my first roast battle
Oh, okay.
that you. What is it? You host? You create?
I
Judge.
Yeah, I put it on and I.
No,
hosted
but you
it.
were a judge, but
Yeah, I was like, so it was Kevin DeAnda and Steady Eddie were the judges, but I was up there. I wasn't really a judge, more of a host, and if it came down to like split decision, I had the crowd be the judge. So
yeah,
I was just up there, just kind of
which was
bullshitting.
really fun.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun there.
I think like I don't know. I get so taken aback when like I go to the shows and stuff because even like the Carne Asada Fest that we went to, like the stage presence is what takes me back. Like people are actually out here like good at shit, you know?
Yeah.
And it's like you're at like starting level or whatever, but it's like they're really good. Like it was a really good show. Like you don't think you're gonna, go to something and you're gonna like be like, whoa. But it
Yeah.
was really good.
No, and stage presence is a big part of it. It's a lot of
Yeah.
fun. I mean, it's just like getting exposed to it over and over and over again. So you just get kind of used to it.
Yeah.
Because I don't, like people ask me like, oh, what are like tips for hosting? It's like, dude, I don't know. Just do it.
You just kept doing it.
Just
over and
keep
over.
doing it.
You're
and-
really good at it though,
Oh,
but
thank you.
you think it's because of that? Cause
No, I mean, it's mainly because Noah would just put me on shit all the time. Like he would have me as like his co-host all the time. And so like being up there and having to do filler and
Yeah.
fuck around and
that's
everything.
what it is too, right?
Yeah.
Filler.
Yeah, you gotta like, if things go south, you gotta be the one to be like, okay, I gotta save this shit somehow. And luckily with the Reno shows, I haven't had to do that. But we'll see how that goes for right now. I mean, we did have a weird hiccup because somebody on the show said the N word, and it really comes.
That day, that when we went.
Yeah.
No way.
Yes.
I guess we got there. It happened before we got there.
I'm not gonna say who it was, but
No, you're good.
he knows who he is. That shit we were up there.
Wait, was he black?
No.
Okay.
No, if he was black, it would have been fine.
I wouldn't even be bringing it up. But we were up there, and then he said the N word, and then Kevin DeAnda looks at me. He's like, "Can he say that?" I'm just sitting there like, "What the fuck, dude?"
Wait, no, we were there. I just realized.
No.
Yeah, we were there. I think you were getting the drink though. Because I remember Kevin being like, so we're just not going to address it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
But I mean, he ended up getting away with it, and nobody really gave a shit because, like, he was funny, and even my super liberal friends in the front row, they were like, "No, we liked him a lot. He was really funny." I was like, "Oh, thank God." Okay.
So if it's
Nobody
funny,
cares.
it's okay.
Yeah, nobody cares. But I only have one rule at Reno's, and it's don't say the N word.
Oh, okay, okay.
Unless you're black. And that rule got broken that night. So we'll see if it's a continued pattern. It would fucking suck if it was.
Yeah, dude, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah,
And to
'cause
have
I-
someone actually like
It was dropped. It was hard R too. Oh my God.
that was what I was gonna ask you.
Yeah.
Was it in hard R?
It was hard R. Because he was referencing Papa John, and like he said in the boardroom and blah blah blah. But yeah, I mean, it was a funny joke, but I was just like kind of panicking for a second on stage, like, oh fuck.
And he didn't like come to you, and he wasn't like.
No, nobody
Which
really.
is the funniest way to do
Yeah,
it.
nobody really said anything. Everyone just kind of like, okay, cool. They just moved past it. So
It was good enough to where the joke was good enough to where you kind of just forgot that you were supposed to feel uncomfortable a little bit.
yeah.
So you're just like, oh shit.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, that rule got broken, and I was kind of upset about it. But after a while, I was
Did you
fuck
talk
it.
to them after?
No, I didn't really give it. Like I didn't really give it. I gave a shit for like 5 minutes, and then after the show, I was like, oh, it's fine.
Yeah.
Everyone had a good time. Nobody really said anything, and so it wasn't recorded. Like Reno's didn't really give a shit. They were just kind of like, oh well, we didn't even notice.
Yeah, I didn't even notice either.
Yeah.
I don't think you were in the room. For some reason, I feel like you went to the bathroom or you went to go get a drink at the bar or something.
I was probably talking. Rudy was talking my ear up, so that's probably
Yeah, Rudy was fucked up.
Rudy was fucked up.
he fucking Kevin was saying, I know you guys are out there having a good time because one of my buddies who's at the show texted me, "Where are you at?" It was during the show. We were all on stage, and Rudy texted Kevin, "Where are you at?" It's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Look up.
Yeah, what the fuck are you talking about? No, he was trashed.
Dude,
I thought that was funny.
That was hilarious though. But I'm glad he was like trash and having a good time and not like about to go up.
Yeah,
You know, because that would have been bad.
Oh no, like I kind of already figured like if I'm gonna put a comedian on a show and they're gonna get blackout drunk for their set, I'm not gonna pay them and get them on stage. Like
Yeah, or again.
yeah, you gotta be a little professional. I get it's Reno's and I get that it's like a fun environment and all that, but at the end of the day, dude, this is kind of a business, man.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you gotta be professional about it. Like fucking have some ethics and shit.
Yeah.
But because I've seen some comedians go on stage blackout drunk and it's always just a mood killer.
Oh my
like-
God, yes.
Yeah, and having to follow that, terrible fucking job. It's awful. I hate like having to see people do that. But yeah, I don't. If you're too high or if you're too drunk, I'm not letting you get on stage.
Oh, so you don't even let them get on, period.
No. I like if somebody
Like if you can tell.
yeah. Like
you
if I
catch
can
it
tell.
before they go on.
Yeah, it's different. Like Ivory fucking smokes like a fucking chimney. So I don't really care. Like he's always high. So that's fine. But if I notice someone's like slurring their words or is like fucking spacing out and like I can tell they're going to do a shit job, I'll just pull them aside and be like, "Hey man, like no, we can't do this today, man. Like you got to go home and let me call you an Uber or something, but you can't perform tonight."
Has there been a lot of times?
It hasn't
that's
happened
good.
yet. Fucking
But you know
hopefully.
that would be the scenario basically.
Yeah, exactly. I would just have to tell them like, "Hey, man, like, I mean, I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna let you on stage because you're fucked up, and
Yeah.
it's just not gonna happen tonight." Like, luckily, most of the people I have booked, well, not most, every person that I've booked,
You know,
yeah, they're professional.
Yeah.
they're professional about things, so it's fine.
that's good.
Yeah. But it's also very different smoking and drinking because like
Yeah.
you kind of as long as for me I've never smoked like before going on stage and I don't smoke so
I did.
Yeah.
I did. I got way too fucking high one time, and that's the hardest I've ever bombed. It was at Dallas Comedy Club, and I bombed hard that night. It was bad because like I was forgetting my material.
that's
and
in front of
shit.
like an actual crowd too.
Yeah, like it was
Oh,
so
you
bad.
forgot stuff?
I was forgetting like my bits and my punchlines and all this shit, and I'm just up there like sitting down on a stool, and I'm like. I'm thinking to myself like I look like a fucking jackass
That's
right now. Like it was so bad. I can't get high before sets. I'll have like a drink before I get on, and then afterwards I can party a little bit. But
Yeah.
even now it's like I was telling Ricky like, dude, I can't be drinking like I used to. I got fucked up yesterday, and now I'm paying for it. I'm like,
Dude.
can't fucking be doing that shit.
Compared to what you were telling us last time, where you were like, "Oh, I'll drink a whole fucking,"
Yeah, I used to.
then now you can't.
Well, no, I mean, whenever I had a fucking drinking problem, I was doing that. I was like
Yeah.
drinking way too. I mean, I am an alcoholic in the sense that like whenever I start drinking, I don't really know how to stop until like I'm fucked up.
Is
Yeah.
it just with liquor though?
Yeah.
Well, you mostly drink liquor,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You don't drink
mainly
beer?
just- I drink beer every so often, but like mostly liquor and
Yeah. With me, it was liquor. Whenever
Yeah.
I got one shot in, it just became way more.
Yeah.
Because I feel like if I can sip a beer very casually, and I could be totally fine after like 6 shiners. Well, not anymore, but when I was drinking. but then it's just the shots. You're just like, oh, this was a tiny amount of a shot. So in my head, I'm like, I need more.
yeah. It's like, I'm not feeling it just yet. And then it all hits you at once.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, fuck. I messed up again.
Yeah, it all hits you on the way home on 75, and you're like, oh, shit.
We don't drink and drive.
That's why I like my
Jokes.
method. Because I just get so thrown, and it's like a small amount of time, I feel like.
Yeah,
Maybe I should try your method if I start drinking again.
Maybe you should try.
I'm telling you, that's
Because you saw me do it, and I
Yeah.
was fine. It wasn't like I was like crazy. I was laughing like crazy. I will say that, but I
Which is a good
wasn't
thing
like.
for a comedy show, I guess.
yeah. Like, I mean, it's fun to see people get fucked up, but I like to just point out sometimes, like, no, that's an alcoholic way of doing it. It's like, don't lie to yourself. Like, I mean, I'll admit I am an alcoholic, yeah, but
I'm not gonna admit I'm an alcoholic.
oh yeah, the first step is admitting you have a problem, which you're not gonna take that step just yet, but maybe eventually.
I also only ever do it when I'm like out, which I don't go out normally. So I feel
No,
like I
like
take
too.
advantage of like.
I can't go out anymore. I fucking hate it. Like, unless it's for a comedy show or something, I'm not gonna go out on the weekend anymore. It's expensive.
It's expensive.
It's too
Hey.
fucking loud. Like, I'm starting to realize, like, I legit might be autistic. Like, I'm starting to realize that.
Like you
'cause-
gotta take your headphones out with you now, like public places.
No,
and
if
stuff.
I go into fucking grocery stores without my headphones, I'm like, I gotta go home and get them. Like, I
Dude.
can't fucking
Damn, for real?
Yeah,
Dude,
shit. I
can't.
yes.
I've
I don't
done it
think
before,
I'm
but
autistic.
Yeah, I
Like,
can't.
I've never gone back to get my headphones. I'll say that.
No, I have to. I can't fucking go inside Walmart or
It's like a
something.
sensory thing.
No, it's just
No.
more of like anxiety for me. Like, I just
When
get
I don't
anxious.
have my headphones, I'm like, oh my god, who's looking at me? Like, did I
Yeah.
just do this? Like,
Yeah.
and I didn't know. I don't think I'm autistic, but like, I had the iPhone headphones, the Apple headphones.
The big ones.
Yeah, and you can do noise canceling or whatever. And I
Mm-hmm.
did it once going to the grocery store, and I was like, oh my god, I had the best time of my life.
Yeah, it's easier
Because you're not, yeah.
You're just focused on whatever you're there to do. You're not focused on other things. But
Yeah.
no, I'll have my AirPods and just have to do that.
Yeah.
But no, I can't go shopping without music or podcasts.
I always have my little AirPod somewhere near me
Hell
because
yeah.
like I always have to have it on.
I have it on all the time at work. I forgot
Yeah.
them on Friday, but it wasn't a thing of like, well, I forgot them, whatever. It was just boring.
I
Yeah.
would have gone back
Yeah.
to home and gotten them.
If I'm working by myself, like sometimes I'll work routes by myself and I'll be listening to music, but other times like I have really cool coworkers, so most of the time I'm just conversating with them, which is always easy. So it's always fun.
You're not really worried about
No.
it? Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm not worried about shit. But no, I don't like going out. And my mom is starting to get on to me about like, oh, it's been a while since you've been in a serious relationship. You need to go out and meet women. I'm like, that's not a fucking option. I'm not fucking talking to women in public. That's just
That's
Yeah.
not gonna happen. I will not approach women. I'm too fucking scared to.
Really?
Yeah, I'm like, fuck that, dude.
Your energy is completely different. Of like, you kind of just seem like you don't care. So that would be like a good thing to attract women. you
Yeah,
know?
it's like I don't know. It's not that I don't care. It's just that I'm too fucking autistic to start a conversation. Like,
I can't do it by myself. Like if
Yeah.
if I were to be out and try to talk to a woman, I can't just be like, hey, what's going on? It has to be in a group setting where everybody's talking, and then we'll separate.
yeah, like
Just because we're having a nice conversation.
You
That's
really
always how I've
can't
done
do
it.
it?
No, I really cannot approach women. I am
We should
oblivious.
practice.
No, I'm oblivious as hell whenever it comes to that kind of shit. Like, I don't notice when women are flirting with me at all. I like.
Oh no.
I have
Autism.
no
so then how are
idea.
you gonna do it?
I don't know. Fucking dating apps are always really handy. But even then on dating apps, I'll like if like I use Hinge a lot. So if a girl on Hinge likes something on my profile, I look at it and it's either she looks like a fucking offensive lineman or she's just way too hot, and I'm just like, if she's way too hot, I'm like, well, that sucks, and I just like don't accept
don't
it.
try?
No, because I'm just like, oh no, she's gonna find out I'm a piece of shit. I'm not gonna fucking ruin myself.
Maybe
Also,
arranged
there-
marriage would work great for
Fuck
you.
that.
Hey, you might get lucky.
Hell no, dude. Hell no. I mean, I'm
But you
not
don't even have to
dogging that.
try.
I mean, I don't know. I just, for right now, I did like the name of the episode, like Anthony's gonna be single forever. Like, and I thought it was a funny joke, and now I'm like, fuck, dude, that might be true.
Oh no. What is this one gonna be? Anthony found a new girlfriend.
Fuck no. Hell no. I don't have time for that shit. I have no money, dude. I can't fucking afford a girlfriend right
Dude,
now. Fuck that.
honestly, yeah, that's so true.
Yeah, fuck that, dude. I can barely afford to take care of my fucking tortoise. You think I'm gonna be able girlfriend? Fuck that, dude. No, I'm way too fucking anxious to like start conversations and shit like that with people. Like even at shows, like if girls come up to me after a show, like, hey, that was really funny, you're really good, blah blah blah. I always just do the same thing. I'm like, thanks. I look at the ground and I just walk away. Like I can't fucking. I'm like, nah, dude, I'm too fucking anxious about this shit.
I will say, when we were at the roast battle, like we were trying to wait for you to say bye. I think you left, or maybe you were in the back or something.
Yeah.
But I was like, but we had already said bye or whatever. But we had stayed around a little bit more, and we're having drinks with the other comics. And then I was like, okay, well, we really are gonna leave this time. Maybe we should say bye to Anthony one more time. But you were in the back. But when we did say bye, I was like trying to talk to you, and I was like, oh, maybe he's like drunk, or maybe he's like high. But you were just like, okay, bye.
Yeah.
Like, okay, done.
Yeah, that's me. Like I literally, I again, I'm autistic as shit. I can't fucking like do conversations that well unless it's like in a setting like this for some reason.
No.
But like after shows and everything, like I don't know what to say to people. We were like, oh, hey, that was really good. I always just say, oh, thanks for coming. I really appreciate it, blah, blah, blah. And if it's anything past that, I'm like, nah, I can't do this. I got
down.
Yeah, I gotta get the fuck out of here.
No
like,
way.
Like I get way too fucking. I just don't like being out in public that much anymore. I like to kind of
so
do
just
my own
like
thing.
maybe kickbacks now,
Yeah,
like
exactly.
maybe just barbecues and stuff.
I like to like host like fight nights and everything, like for the
Okay.
UFC cards and stuff like that. So that's fun. But like parties. I'm like, ugh. Like I'm supposed to go to a party the end of this month because one of my friends is moving to Florida, so she's having a going away party. And I'm just like, damn, there's gonna be more than 15 people there. That's I'm gonna have to bring my AirPods and fucking.
Oh
Just chill on the
no.
side.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be there fucking drinking beer and just sitting at a table like, fuck, dude, I need to go home. Like, I need to get out of here.
Well, how was it when you ordained your friend's wedding? Is that what it's called?
Oh, whenever I was officiating
yeah,
it?
officiating.
Oh, it was fun. I had a great time.
So that was, but because you had a mic.
No, I didn't have a microphone. It was just like, I mean, I don't mind public speaking. If I'm given like a role or something and someone says, hey, I need you to do this or perform that, I'm like, okay, cool. That's fine. But I do it and I get out.
Yeah.
Like one of the...
It's like you're task oriented, it seems.
Yeah. I'm very much like, I do what I'm supposed to do and I get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Like I don't...
That's what I do with open mics.
Yeah.
I go, I do my time, I talk for a little bit. If I want to see somebody's new material, like I stayed when at Reno's,
Yeah.
just because I wanted to see Dante's new stuff.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, you
Yeah.
know. But with that wedding, it was funny because one of the girls that was there, like I told one of my friends, like she's really fucking cute, and then my friend's like, oh, dude, you should talk to her. I was like, no,
What? No, why? Why would you even
no,
say
I'm
that?
not. I'm not gonna do that. But then he was like, dude, don't worry. Like we're all going out later tonight. She's gonna be coming too. We can all just hang out and like.
And she was single?
Yeah, and she's single. And then we're like, dude, we'll have some drinks and everything, and you'll get some liquid courage. You'll be fine. I was like, you know what? That does sound like a good time. I'll do that. And then I ended up getting way too high.
Oh, no.
I got way too high, and we were at happiest hour.
Oh, I love it.
And I fucking hate that place.
You do?
It's too much, dude. It's too crowded, too loud. I'm just like we were out in the patio area, and I'm like high out of my mind. And like my friend's like, "Are you gonna make a move on that girl?" I was like, "No, we need to go home." Like I am way too fucking stoned, and this is way too much for me right now. I am like
Overstimulated.
I'm overstimulated as fuck. I need to get the fuck out of here.
Do you think you self-sabotaged?
Oh yeah, a lot.
A lot.
I do that a lot.
In that situation where you just kind of like, I'll take a couple more hits tonight.
Yeah. Because like I was nervous, so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna like
she that
get hot.
pretty?
Yes, and like I was nervous to the point where I was like, okay, I know I'm not gonna be able to do this sober, so I gotta get like a little more high, and then like a little more high became just way too fucking blasted, and it was like I couldn't even drink because I was just that high.
no.
Have you ever been like that, where you just get so high that you don't even want to drink?
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened.
It's funny because the opposite is like if you get too drunk, you want to do everything.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Right.
if I get too drunk, I'm smoking a lot.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't. That's why I like smoking weed whenever I go out, because then it prevents me from spending so much money on
Yeah.
alcohol. So,
I would
Yeah.
100% rather be high than...
but yeah, I fucked that one up pretty hard. That was my friends gave me shit for it, and I thought it was funny, but it's all right.
How are we going to find the love of your life?
I don't give a fuck. Like,
That's the thing is you can't look for them.
yeah, exactly. If it
That's
happens,
gonna be the
yeah.
title of this one. He just does not give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck. I mean, it's fine, dude. I'm more focused on other things right now. Like I have a new apartment. It's just me.
Where did you move to?
I'm out in McKinney now, so pretty
Weren't
far.
you close to here?
I was in
before?
Richardson.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it wasn't too far from here. I'm definitely farther now. I'm definitely more north, but I'm more focused on like keeping that apartment clean, keeping up to date with my bills, make sure my tortoise is good, the comedy stuff, and like I have the podcast still, so it's like I'm not really worried about like women right now. I'd rather just focus on actually doing other shit. So yeah, because it actually got to the point where again my mom had to fucking step in and be like, Anthony, are you okay? Like you haven't had a serious relationship. All you've had is just like fuck buddies. I'm like, yeah.
That's the intent.
Yeah,
Oh
exactly.
my gosh. She wants grandbabies.
Well, she's gonna get them from my sister before she gets them from
okay.
me for sure. Because like my sister's in a pretty serious relationship, and I'm happy for them. I think they're gonna be all right. But I mean, she has her master's, she has a real job and everything, and I don't know what he does. I don't really know much about her boyfriend, but
Just doesn't care in all aspects of life.
He's busy.
yeah, I just
You think those roast battles and comedy shows just put themselves on?
yeah, I'm really busy. Like,
Well, I did want to ask you,
yeah.
what is like the workflow of putting that
process?
together?
Like
Yeah,
the process?
Yeah.
So basically, I go to Reno's, and so I do a show every month.
Mm-hmm.
Every month at Reno's, I try to do like a different show. Like we started with Dallas versus Austin, then we did like a just traditional comedy show. Then we did the roast battle. This month, actually, now we're gonna do another Austin versus Dallas. And then I have so we just change it up every month.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll decide on a concept, and then I'll start booking. So I usually try to book people off the mic. It doesn't always work like that. Try to book the best people I can. Make sure I set aside money to pay everybody and get everything put on. I reach out to them just like, hey, do you want to do this many minutes? I have this much pay for you, guaranteed, and blah, blah, blah. They're like, oh, yeah, sure. So you put all that together, get them all in a group chat. I need headshots. This is the details. They send me headshots. I make the flyer, send it out. We start promo, put on the show. Good to go. Like, it's really not that hard. Like, I thought it was going to be tougher, but it's really not that hard to put on a show.
So the one this month is going to be your fourth ever putting on a show?
Yes.
Okay.
This is going to be my fourth one, which, I mean, dude, this upcoming show is going to be banger.
Yeah.
Like, I was telling Rick, like, if every show is like that, because we went to another one. We went to Rudy's first one. So this is our second time going to Reno. So I was like, oh, I had a good time the first time. This one was really good too. I was like, I'm going to all of the Reno shows.
I'm telling you, like, Reno's has so much potential. With that.
Yeah.
Like, I have so much, like, that place has so much to offer because I've heard from all the comedians, even the ones that like came in from Austin, they're like, this is just a great room.
Yeah.
Because you feel like you can just talk about whatever the fuck you want in here. It doesn't feel fabricated. Doesn't like, like I like TK's, but TK's feels a little too professional.
Yeah.
But like Reno's is like, fuck it, dude. Get up there and have fun. Just talk shit. And I've just been trying to get as many people as I can. Like we have Sam Miller coming in from Olympia, Washington, and he's a big up and comer. But this next show, like people from Austin coming in, it's insane. Like we have Ryan Joseph headlining, who's pretty big in Austin. Yoshi Obayashi is going to be featuring, and he was just on Tom Segura's podcast.
Oh shit.
And then we have Lauren Jameson, who just travels all over. So I mean, the people that come in, like they're wanting to do this room because they're like, yeah, it's a lot of fucking fun. So
and it is like, and even if you're just going there as someone that's just watching, you're not like performing or anything. Like you walk in and it's just chilling.
Yeah.
Like at TK's, I'm like, oh, I have to go kind of cute to TK's. Like, but over here, like this last time, I was just wearing like whatever, didn't really care, and it was a good time.
I was laughing the first time that we put on the show there, the Austin versus Dallas one, because we had some people come in that because Tony Hinchcliffe had canceled his show at Hyenas, so we had some people come in from there. And they were all dressed up and like had like button-up shirts and shit. And then other people were coming in like basketball jerseys and shit, and
Yeah.
it's just kind of like it's a weird mix of people. But I was like, oh, I kind of like that.
Yeah,
I kind of
yeah.
like this whole mix melting pot because everybody had a good time. So I was like, okay, like we got something here.
Yeah.
Like, we can definitely do something here. So.
No, honestly, no. It's the both times that I've been, it was a really great time. But like
Appreciate it.
Reno's people, they're like seeing the potential too, huh?
Oh yeah, no, Amber and Steve are loving it. Like the owners of Reno's are fucking loving this. Like they're asking me about booking a certain comedian out of Dallas that's very big, who I won't name because we're still in the process of maybe negotiating that. But they're really wanting to like have like a hand in this, and like, hey, we can help you, like if you need theater seating, we can help out like with chairs and all this other stuff. So because we can fit about 90 people in that room,
Yeah.
which is nuts. But for table seating, we only have like 45.
Yeah.
So I want to get rid of all the tables, just have like chairs, like theater seating style, like how Ruins does sometimes, and just be able to fit more people in there.
Just
I
have
feel
like
Yeah.
the seating and then an aisle like in the middle of the
yeah, exactly. I feel like that'd be a lot of fun. I feel like it's a little bit easier, but you know, it's all things that I've been thinking about. Like this is what I'm thinking about instead of women. I'm just I'm thinking about like how can we make this show better? How can we make things better here? Like that's
Yeah.
all I'm really worried about. Like,
So, but you're not a part of Reno's. Like, you're not
technically
an employee of theirs. or-
Technically, they consider me an employee, but I'm not on a payroll. Like they let me do the employee parking and everything. They have me like in an employee group chat and all this other stuff. But like,
But it's a whole like different section or whatever.
yeah.
It's also kind of like the beginning because essentially you started at the beginning of the summer, I think,
Yeah.
or a little bit before doing the mic.
Yeah,
From the mic, you developed the shows.
the mic started in May of this
Yeah.
year, I believe, and then we started doing shows the month later, in June, and then we just started going from there. But yeah, they technically consider me an employee, but I mean, I don't really have any restrictions or anything. They kind of just let me do whatever the fuck I want, which I fucking love.
And you got that venue? Like you went to them and talked to them, or was that already
Oh,
established?
I've been going to Reno's for a long time. I've been going to Reno's like
Oh, so you had an in with them already before?
yeah.
Oh,
I've been
okay,
going to
okay.
Reno since I was like 20 or 21.
Oh.
Like I just always been around that area, and so I've known Amber and Steve for a while. And then whenever the venue came up and like they were saying like we need somebody to run it, do you want to run it? Like there's no question. I was like, yeah, let's do it.
Did they already know you were doing comedy?
Yeah,
at the time?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I was doing shows with Noah, and then some things happened, and he wasn't allowed to put on shows there anymore. So they reached out to me, and they were like, "Yeah, we want you to be the comedy guy here now. So if you can do that, like that'd help us a lot." So I was like, "Yeah, let's do it, dude. Like, it's gonna be fun."
Yeah.
So I'm just busy as hell now, which I like. I like staying busy. I like
Yeah.
actually having shit to do.
So does that actually like take up a lot of your time, like during the week? Would you say, like,
Oh yeah, all the time.
yeah,
Like I'm just always
just always there?
always trying to reach out to people, always trying to like, I mean, I'm not always at Reno's. I'm only at Reno's on Thursdays and whenever I do shows.
Okay.
But I'm always trying to like think about who would I want to book? What do I have to do to book them? Like I'll reach out to fucking big names just to kind of see like, hey, what's your booking rate and all this other stuff?
Yeah.
Like, what do you need like hotel wise and all this other shit? Like I just try to figure that out to just kind of entertain the idea to be like, okay, if I want to book somebody like this, I got to save up this much, and then we got to get this. So, like, I'm always trying to think of shit to do with that.
So you're not just a host. You're like, you're booking everyone. Like it's just that you're the whole production.
Yeah, it's all me.
wonder.
It's basically all me. Like, it's a lot of fun, but it's tiring too. But it's worth it. I love
Yeah.
this shit. It's a lot of fun. So,
How do you feel like? Do you have a sigh of relief after every show, or you're just kind of like,
yeah, I mean,
Awesome.
I don't really get nervous anymore. Like I used to, like whenever I was. I mean, yeah, I still do stand up, but it used to be I was nervous before shows and all that. Now it's just kind of like, okay, cool, everybody's here. Everybody knows what to do, and we just do the show. And then after the show, it is kind of a sigh of relief because I'm just like, okay, cool, like that went really good. But then, like 5 minutes later, I'm like, okay, now I got to start doing next month. What the fuck am I going to do for next month? Like immediately, I'm already turning it over and just getting ready for the next one mentally and fucking financially because it does cost money to put on these shows, but it's so worth it.
Yeah.
100%.
And these are your own investments.
Yeah, it's all out of my pocket.
Yeah.
But it's not really too much. Like, I'm not going to go into details about all that shit, but it's not like I'm not breaking my bank. It's I'll do DoorDash or something and be able to make the money to be able to put on these shows. And
But that's still like insane.
yeah, it's a lot of fun. You get used to it.
I'm like, it's insane. He's like, yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, no, it is. It's fun. Like,
because you're busy, you got something to, as opposed to just doing stand up and just having like go to work, come back, wait
Which
to
is
go to
not
an open
just
mic.
like doing stand up is on its own. Like,
Yeah,
It's
crazy
time
thing.
consuming,
Yeah.
but like as opposed to that, you also have something else that you have to focus on. Like, at the end of this month, I need to be able to save up this amount of money so that I can pay my comics, so that I can give anything to the venue if that's the deal that you have or whatever.
Jesus.
Yeah, I'm always thinking about that shit. Like, I already know how much I'm gonna have to pay for the Sam Miller show, so I'm like starting to save up for that. Like, I'm already figuring all this stuff out.
And it's better for you to not have any other, like with anything. It's better to just do it yourself and not have any investors. in
I've
it.
thought about having people help me, like put on shows and all that, but I'm a little bit of a control freak whenever it comes to that kind of shit. So I just don't really like the idea of as bad as this is going to sound, I don't really like the idea of working with other people on these things. I'd rather just put on the show, host, and just have these comics come up, kill it, and then pay everybody and then go home. Instead of having to be like, oh, hey, man, like, why don't we do it like this or why don't we do that? It's like, because that's fucking stupid. Like, we're not, like, I'm that kind of blunt where I'm like, no, that's fucking stupid. We're not doing that. So, like, I just don't really... for right now, I don't like the idea of working with other people.
I was gonna ask you, like, as they get bigger, do you think you'll have to like delegate?
Eventually, maybe. A lot of it is writing on this Sam Miller show. A lot of it is writing on that because that's going to be our biggest show, like audience wise and financial. Like, it's our biggest show. So, if I like the Reno's people, like Amber and Steve have told me, like, if you need help with anything, let us know. But most of the time I'm like, no, I got it. So this is going to be a big test to see, like, can I really put on a professional show by myself and everything? And we'll see. Because I'm also having to talk with like the dude's label and everything and figure out some other shit. Like, okay, well, he needs this much of door fees and blah, 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 blah. And like, and I'm fine with that. But it's just figuring out the business side of things. It's stressful, but I like it. And that's why I have no fucking hair now. It's like, just stress the fuck out.
Do you like it better than like doing comedy? Just like you going up there and doing your thing and then getting down? Do you? Because some people do like.
I like both as equal. I haven't been going to mics as much just because like I've been really busy with like fucking moving and everything. I'm about to start going to mics again here soon, but I love doing shows and I love putting on shows just as equally. Like, it's both as fun.
You do have like your hosting is like top notch.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Because it's seamless.
Yeah, it's a weird thing. Like, I'm autistic, but like I know how to like put on a show for some reason. I don't know where the fuck that came from. Like, it's just something I kind of picked up, but. It's fun.
You went to shows a lot when you were younger, right? Like
no.
I not like comedy shows. Like, didn't you like go to venues a lot just to like watch local talents?
Oh yeah. I would go to like concerts and shit a lot. Yeah, but that's not really hosting much there. It's more of like, okay, this band's finished, and then we all go outside, smoke break or whatever. Come back, the next band is set up and they're just going to start, So I've seen frontmen. I've kind of taken a little bit from them where like, how are they controlling the crowd? How, like, what are they saying? What are they doing? What are their like actions and everything? Kind of almost analyzing that in a way. But because that stuff does transfer over to comedy too. Yeah. Where it's like you're speaking not just with your voice, but your body language speaks too. Like that kind of adds to an act. And I've noticed that with brutal death metal people because like they get very aggressive stances and all that in their like while they're performing, but then in between they're like relaxed and they're cracking jokes and shit, and then they get right back into their thing again. So I picked up a little bit from there. I think I didn't even think about that until now, to be honest.
Yeah, because I think all the influences of everybody is like not even necessarily upbringing, but just like the way that you are in your early 20s coming into like your late 20s now. You're what, 27?
Yeah, I'm 27.
Yeah, so you're in your late 20s now. And it's kind of like
Thanks for reminding me.
Anytime. Hey, I'm turning 29 next week, buddy.
Goddamn.
I'm 31, so you're fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, when I was young, my early 20s, I was a fucking dickhead, dude. I was just a fucking idiot.
Everybody
But,
is.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still a fucking idiot, but like a different
not
kind
so
of
much a
idiot.
dickhead.
There's more
Yeah.
structure.
Yeah, I just look like a dickhead now.
Yeah.
That's the only
Big
thing.
step up.
Yeah, fuck you. But no, I mean, I did learn a lot, and now like transitioning into this late 20s, I'm like, okay, I got to get a little more serious about some things, and it's been paying off pretty well. Like,
Yeah.
It's been a lot of fun, but we'll see.
Have you seen like aside from you like booking an actual professional like in the open mics and in like the shows that you've done so far, like it's been getting better and better or bigger and bigger?
I've noticed that like the open mic, yeah, we've definitely been getting a lot more people. Like we had some people from Austin pop in the other day, like Liz Splat and some of her friends. They performed at the Improv, and then they heard about Reno's and they came to do a set at Reno's real quick. And so
They just text you like
no, they just show up. Like, people just show up, and like
that's the good thing about those Austin versus Dallas shows is that
you're getting the Reno's name out
yeah,
there.
exactly. Like that's
They're gonna-
exactly why I wanted to do those shows, is to like have people mingle and like fucking make connections and all that, not just up here but down there too. You know,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I like bringing that community together. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. It's beneficial for everybody.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's same thing with this with Sam Miller coming in. Like, you know, hopefully he has a great time there. The show goes well. And then maybe he goes back up to Olympia and he's like, man, like if I ever go to Texas again and if I ever go to Dallas, I want to fucking perform with Anthony because
Yeah.
like he puts on a good show. Like that's the hope. Hey, what's up, buddy?
Emma.
She the scared one?
no.
No, it's the other
Molly
big
is.
one, which is insane.
Molly's got
She
anxiety.
is on
She
something
was a
else.
street dog. She was out in these streets for the first 2 years of her life.
You know how some people get like faced with adversity
Mm-hmm.
and they triumph? Molly didn't.
No.
She just
She
is-
did. She's doing fine now.
She can't be left alone at all.
Neither can you.
They
That's why you have 5 kids.
They gotta pay doggy daycare for this bitch.
We don't pay doggy daycare.
Well, you're right. Your
you just
sister-in-law
pay-
should charge you though, because that's ridiculous.
You just pay a Mexican to watch your dog? Or yeah.
But she doesn't pay him.
She works from home anyway.
It's because she's family. That's what you're
I know.
fucked up.
Yeah.
And that dog's fucked up too.
She's fine. We're working on it.
No, she's all right.
Yeah, she's cool. She's
Just
chilling.
chilling.
Fine. She just like our neighbors have 2 dogs too, and they were just out in the patio right now when we went to go get coffee, and then she just started barking at him out of nowhere. And it's like a pit bull and then some other mix, I don't know what, and she's just like, I'm gonna fuck you up. And then I open the gate and she
Dude, those
stays
little
silent.
dogs are fucking pieces of shit.
They
man.
have to be
Yes.
though.
Like my uncle used to have a little white chihuahua named Bubba, and that thing was the fucking devil. Fucking hated that dog.
They try to
Her-
overcompensate for their.
Yeah. Her younger sister has a dog, a chihuahua that's smaller than her, and she's a fucking devil.
Yeah, they just bite for no fucking
Yeah.
reason. Like they're pieces of shit.
I'm pretty sure she's a purebred, so she has like the forehead, you know, the Down syndrome dog kind of
The
So
stuff.
fucking
fucked.
big ass forehead, dude. The mega mind.
Yeah, she gets mad when I say that she looks like she has Down syndrome.
One of our cousins' dog actually does
Have Down syndrome?
Down syndrome, I think.
I
Who,
didn't know.
Jesse's?
Yeah.
I didn't know dogs could get fucking.
Oh, yeah.
dude.
Oh well.
I'm
Ex-
pretty sure all pugs have like some type of Down syndrome.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're,
they're
all,
all
they're,
fucked.
they're all pretty stupid. Yeah,
Yeah.
but they're my favorite.
They're your favorite? Oh, I
Yeah,
hate
I love
pugs.
them,
Oh, they
dude.
look like cockroaches.
No, they're awesome.
Yeah.
They're the chillest fucking dogs
Yeah,
ever.
girl. Chill.
Our cousin, he has a pit bull dachshund mix. So it's the head of the pit bull and the body of a dachshund. It's the freakiest thing ever, dude.
See, she doesn't even mind being picked up and shit.
Nah, not at
Normally,
all.
dogs that small are like, "Don't fucking touch me."
I've hit her so many times, so
What?
she knows what's up.
Why the fuck are you hitting my dog?
Because they have to know who's the boss.
I love your dog. I love Luna. She's a
She's
sweetheart.
ridiculous.
a
Oh
sweetheart.
my god, I'm over this fucking dog. You want her?
I'll trade you for.
I'll take her.
Just trading animals.
I
like
don't
they're
want
fucking
Molly.
Pokemon.
I
over
don't
here.
fucking want Molly.
Why?
Fuck
She's-
Molly. I'm so sorry.
a
I
little
love
love
her.
bucket.
No, she's insane. She's ridiculous. She probably had like a what's the thing when they used to like electrocute your mind?
It's not
Back in the
lobotomy.
day.
No,
It's
that's not lobotomy.
electroshock therapy.
Yeah, that's what
therapy,
she had. Somebody did that to her.
No, she was just
Which
out in
is
these
not her
streets.
fault, but she needs to get over it already.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I'm over her.
Just victim shaming a dog. Fucking
The only reason
Christ.
she's like that is because we got her as a puppy, so she was perfectly fine. Like this is the life that she's known.
Yeah.
You know, we got her from a pound, and she was out on the streets for the first 2 years of her life. It's rough. She's got trauma.
It's rough. That's a good little fucking entendre there, buddy. Piece of shit.
I feel like only a comedian would have got that. But
No, I don't even know if I consider. Well, I am a comedian, but at the same time, it's like I could definitely be better. You know, I don't like. I hate it whenever people are like, "Oh, so you're a comedian?" Like, I went to my dad's place the other day. They were staying at a hotel for a while because they had a pipe burst in their house.
Oof,
But I had to go pick something up from the room, so he left the key at the front for me. And I went up there, and the lady working the front, she was like, "Oh, hey, you're the comedian, right?" Like, yeah, your dad talks about you all the time, blah blah blah. And I'm like, "Oh, thank you." I get nervous. I'm like, "Oh no, don't fucking talk to me like that."
Yeah.
Don't talk to me like that, you stupid bitch.
It's like, just, dude, no, I'm not. Like, no, it's not me. Like, I just get up stage and talk shit, dude. That's all I do. Like, I'm not anything special.
Yeah.
Fucking calm down.
I call all of you guys comedians. I don't know how to tell a joke. You're a comedian in my book.
I appreciate
Yeah, but
it.
I think all comics have that in them, and if they don't, I don't think they don't have the humility to be a comic. I feel, or they're just like, yeah, I'm the shit. So I
yeah,
am.
it's two sides of the coin, dude.
Yeah.
Either you're very much just kind of like just doing what I do, or you're like, I'm the fucking shit, bro. I'm gonna move to Austin. I'm gonna be fucking awesome, and people are fucking dumb. It's the dumbest shit ever. Like
Yeah.
people are
But
like,
you also have to kind of have that audacity just to be like, yeah, of course I'm gonna make it.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
else you're not gonna make it.
yeah, people definitely like. I don't know.
It's a
dude.
weird balance you have to find.
That's my problem with the Dallas scene right now. It's like, dude, I can't really be saying much shit just because I haven't been a part of the scene for a very long time. But the things I have seen, I'm just kind of like, there's too many people trying to be the next Ralph Barbosa, but not enough people thinking, how can we produce more Ralph Barbosas? Like, and that,
We've heard that complaint quite a bit.
you know, like some people need to take a step back and realize like, hey, I'm probably not going to make it as like a successful comedian, but I can help produce successful comedians or at least put on local shows, and nobody really is taking that step, and it's pissing me off.
Yeah, there
because
is.
There's a couple.
Fucking you.
Well, no, it pisses me off like Deep Ellum should be having a mic every night of the week. There's no reason why there shouldn't be open mics in Deep Ellum all the time, because there's so many venues there, there's so many PA systems and shit, and there's so many opportunities, but nobody wants to put on the mics and nobody wants to fucking put on the shows, and they're like, oh, the only time I'm going to do shows is if I'm on them and getting paid. Like, nobody wants to like take the risk. And you know, Deep Ellum can be another 6th Street. It really can. Like, it's not going to happen overnight, obviously, but who's to say from 5 years from now, Dallas could easily be another comedy hub.
Yeah.
It's just going to take people being able to be like, you know what, take a step back and let you guys fucking do the thing, and I'm just going to support y'all.
Yeah.
But you know, you're not really running into too many people that want to do that shit, and it kind of pisses me off a little bit because like I just want to see this scene grow a little bit more. So now I'm like, okay, I got to start putting on more mics in Deep Ellum. Like, I got to start doing more.
I mean, honestly, yeah. Like, how do we expect? Like, because we talk about it too, where it's like, yeah, we want to support the comedy scene in Dallas, and it's like, we can only go to so many shows,
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
like, you know, to support it. But like, we can obviously talk about everybody, and we do, but it's like, well, who's out there, like what you're saying, it's like on the ground level trying to like,
Yeah, it's like Noah is doing a really good job at that.
Yeah.
He puts on a fuck ton of shows, and he's always trying to do mics and everything. Like, he's a great example. Like, I consider him kind of a mentor in a way.
well, if you think Dallas comedy, I think of him.
Yeah,
because,
exactly.
But because of that,
Yeah, he puts on great
Yeah.
shows.
Yeah.
He may not, like, I'm not talking shit. Like, he may not get booked all the time, but like, people know of Noah
Yeah.
because he puts shows on. You know, that people forget that's another way to like really get into the comedy scene is putting on shows and all that. Like, I learned that from him, And now I'm like, okay, like the production side of things is a lot of fun. Like I really do have a lot of fun with it. But
it's also very important for comics that are coming outside of the state, like comics from Colorado and California and New York. It's like, oh shit, yeah, Dallas is a fun place to go.
Yeah, exactly.
Most of the big comics that I listen to on podcasts, they're like, yeah, Addison Improv is great.
Yeah, the improv is fucking awesome. You know, but there should be more venues, like these little small venues. Like I'm not bragging or anything, but fucking Sam Miller chose me over a comedy club here in Dallas that I'm not going to name on the podcast because I don't want to get banned from there because they have a habit of banning people for no fucking reason.
But we already know what you're talking about.
Exactly. Like, but I'm not going to say it out loud.
You don't have to say it.
I'm not going to say it out loud. But no, he chose me over them because like I go out there and I'm like, hey, I can do this, I can do that. What's your rate? Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But like these other comedy clubs just kind of fuck around and like, oh no, they'll play here because we're the shit. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
It's like, nah, dude, like, you gotta be personable about it. Like you actually gotta have intentions and shit. But
the good thing about that is that they eventually show their hands.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So it's like then people are forced to like have to find the genuine and cool spaces.
Yeah, like people are starting to prefer like these smaller venues because they're more personal, more intimate. I feel like Don't Tell Comedy was a big part of that because like they would do like pop-up shows in like art studios and shit. And those shows are always really fun because they're like, you're really up there. Like I feel like obviously this isn't knocking at people that do huge fucking shows, but I feel like if you're at a theater watching somebody, you don't really feel connected to the show. It's just kind of like you're watching a performance, you know? But if you're at somewhere like Reno's or like a small venue, you're like, oh, damn, this, like, he's right there or she's right there or they're right there. Like, it's very much more, you feel more connected to it. So like, I kind of like, people are starting to pick up on that shit, which is really cool.
100%.
Yeah.
You saying that, I just realized I've seen comedy in every aspect of it. I saw Bill Burr at American Airlines this past year. And then I also seen Nick Mullen at Hyenas over in Fort Worth. And the thing that I took away from that was like, I didn't even expect to see Nick Mullen after, and I got a photo with him.
Yeah.
Like, he was just walking around, and I was like, oh, shit, that's fucking Nick Mullen. Like, I love his podcast. Like, he's funny as shit.
Yeah.
I didn't expect to actually, like, have a conversation with him or talk to him at all.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's a lot more fun to do small venues. It's like, even most comedians are just saying the same shit. It's like, it's more fun to do these small venues because, like, people feel more appreciative of, like, the art and what's going on and everything. You know, you just have more connection to it. But like, I mean, obviously the dream for everybody is to do a fucking theater. Like, I would love to do AAC, the American Airlines Center. Don't fucking get me wrong. But at the same time, it's like, I love these small venues too. Like, oh, we got a crowd of fucking 30 people. Fuck yeah, dude. I get to go up there and just talk shit, have fun. You know, I don't ever feel nervous.
Yeah.
But I'm performing in front of like, I think the biggest crowd that we've done, not at Reno's, but the biggest crowd that I did was fucking like 150. And even then, I was like, fucking, there's a lot of people. Like, felt weird. But I don't know. I just like the smaller venues a lot.
And like with the smaller venues too, like for me, when I went to see Rudy, I was like, I'm here for our friend Rudy. You know, I'm here for our friend Rudy. I'm here for our friend Anthony, like, and whoever else was on, whatever. But like when we went for the roast battle, and then I was like, okay, I'm going to this small venue. It seems like it's just going to be like something small, but you walk in and like the stage presence for me, I think, is really big because I've talked about it so many, like on a lot. But when you see the stage presence at a small venue like that and then you have a good time, it's like, it feels good.
Yeah.
It feels good to just be there.
That's the whole intention.
Yeah.
It's like making sure that like you book people that have all that charisma to be able to like keep people invested. And that's part of being a comedian too. It's like you have to be able to, you know, read the crowd and control the crowd in a way. So it's a lot of fucking fun.
Oh, she's looking for her.
Oh, there she goes.
She's like, Mom's calling me.
Hi,
Oh, that's so cute. She's like, wait, Mom called me.
She's not supposed to be up here either.
That's
She's gonna get in trouble.
Oh, but blame it on me. It's okay.
Jesus. But yeah, man, no, I have a lot of fun doing this shit. So,
but you don't even have like an assistant or anything, because you would be mean to them.
No, I wouldn't be mean. I would just be more.
You would just tell them that they're stupid.
This is what you have to do. I don't need any of your input.
Yeah, again, I think it's my autism because I'm just like, I need to fucking have it like this. And like, obviously, things are going to go awry. There's going to be like a comedian's going to be late or There's things that are going to come up, and it's all
that
about
happened
how you
at
handle
the
it.
first show that we went to. Remember Jacob?
Yeah.
Damn, just call him out.
Well, no, it wasn't his fault.
Yeah, he got into a wreck. He got into a car wreck.
And somebody hit him.
Yeah, he got into a car wreck, and then we had to put somebody up that was supposed to go after him, put them up. He got back, and he still props to him because he got in a car accident where he totaled his car. And
Oh, shit. I didn't even realize it was that bad.
His car got totaled, and he still came up and did 15 minutes, which is fucking crazy. And I was like, God damn, dude, that's committing to the craft right there. That's fucking awesome. But yeah, things are gonna come up, and it's all about like how you handle it. How do you go about it? Which I'm fine with. I'm good under pressure, so like I don't worry about that. But like, I don't know. I feel like if somebody else starts freaking out, I freak out too. So I'm just like, I can't really have people assisting me too much because like if they freak out, I'm gonna freak out, and like I gotta keep it under control a little bit. So that's my only issue with like having an assistant and everything. Like I don't. And plus, I'm not even really doing much with these shows yet. Like, it's not really that big right now. So
but when
like,
they do get big,
maybe
you're gonna have to have.
Maybe we'll see. We'll see. Like, we'll see. Like, I mean, because Reno's can only hold 90. You know, and 90 people. A 90-person show is very manageable. Now, if I was putting on shows at like fucking Bomb Factory and shit like that, then yeah, absolutely, I'm gonna need fucking help. But it's just small venues, dude.
But if it's a small venue and it turns out to be like multiple nights a week, like
yeah, that could be a possibility at one point. But I mean, Reno's is very much focused on like their music stuff still because it is known as like a metal, as like a metal stage. So. If we ever transition to having like multiple comedy shows a week, which would fucking bankrupt me, like, that would not be financially smart.
You would have to start paying yourself. Look, there she goes.
Oh, there she goes again. No, I mean, I get paid a little bit. I get paid a little bit for the shows. I don't really make much money off of them, but like, I make something.
Yeah. That's a good thing is you're not breaking even. So, don't say like the numbers obviously, but has the number gone up in the 4 shows that you've done, or is it stayed consistent?
It's pretty consistent. Either I lose about, I lose a couple $100, or like I come up with a couple $100 or something like that. Like I don't really, or I break even. Most of the time I'm breaking even, barely.
But that's good.
Yeah.
Like that's a good case scenario.
Yeah, exactly. But like, you have some, I'm going to have some shows where like I'm definitely going to be making a good amount of money off of it.
Yeah, of course.
But I can't be doing that all the time, man, because I can't be taking that risk. And also, you don't want to oversaturate it because Reno's is not a comedy club.
Yeah.
Like, let's just get that out of the way right now. Reno's is not a comedy club. We're not Hyenas. We're not Addison Improv. We're not Comedy Arena. So if you put multiple comedy shows, like if you have a comedy show there every week, then the numbers are going to start to thin out. You're going to get less and less and less people come in because they're like, oh, no, we'll just catch the one next week or whatever the fuck. And eventually they just stop coming. So, but if you do one every month, you can keep people coming because it's like, oh, shit, hey, there's a show at Reno's tonight or something. So
it's an event. It's more of an event, more of a thing of like the demand is higher for it just because there's not so much supply of it.
Yeah, exactly. Like DCC is able to put on all these comedians because they're a comedy club. Like I'm not a fucking comedy club. We're just a fucking biker bar that puts on shows sometimes.
I was telling, I think, Eddie this past time because I had like, I was wearing black or whatever, but it had pink and I had like my makeup done or whatever. And I was like, there was these like rocker people walking by, and then one of them was like pointing to the thing, to the building, and then the other one looked at me and was like, nah. And I was like, and he was like, nah. And I was like, I think I'm fucking up this place's reputation right now. Because I was in the front like laughing and giggling, and they're like, no. I was like, oh shit.
No, I mean, Reno's is one of those places people think like they go in and they're like, oh, this is going to be a hard ass place. And you go in and everyone's like really fucking cool, really fucking chill. I mean, even on like the comedy nights, like we get all walks of life in there. But most of the time, it is fucking just like mostly metal dudes.
Yeah.
Which, my kind of crowd. I like that kind of shit. So I have fun with it.
Look at her. She has to go with her sister now because she's over there crying.
God damn, dude.
That's insane, Ricky. Okay.
But yeah, no, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Even though it's fucking chaotic, it's fucking crazy, but it's a lot of fun.
I mean, it's awesome, but like I like the back end stuff too. Like I was telling Rick that I would never go on stage and do anything on stage because no way.
Yeah.
It's always something. It's always something.
What's dead?
It only did 15 minutes.
The phone's dead?
No, it's not dead. Did you delete the video?
Yeah, I did.
Oh boy. That's fine. We can do audio only and that doesn't bother me.
That is so ridiculous. It's your bad luck.
I guess, dude. Fucking it's always fucking
So
something.
there's no memory left?
No.
What the fuck?
It's fine, dude. Now it's like daft dialogue because we only do audio on mine, so
Yeah, that's what we're gonna have to do.
it's cool with
Just
me.
put
I don't really
a
give
video with just like a picture, a thumbnail.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool with me. I don't really give a shit. It's fine. Like,
Sorry.
Oh no, I never pressed record.
fuck you. That would piss me the fuck off. But no, it'll be fine. I don't really care too much. I look like fucking shit anyway.
Nah, you're beautiful, baby.
I wish.
No, you look good today. Last time you did.
Don't lie to me, bitch. I'm not cute. I had to have that conversation with
Anthony,
some of my
you're
friends.
handsome. First of
You
all,
are handsome.
stop it
I
right
don't.
now.
I don't like hearing that. It's
You're very
weird.
symmetrical.
That's
that
weird.
better?
I don't know. I've never heard that before.
Symmetry
Symmetrical?
is
No, I know
it's
what
where beauty comes from.
I know what symmetry is.
No, I'm saying that's what traditional beauty is, the symmetry of somebody. Like
Yeah.
you can kind of like just put a line in your face and everything is symmetrical left and right. That's why
Yeah.
you look good bald because your head is
Yeah,
very nice.
Yeah, I'm really happy. I don't have a lumpy head. Like right now, I have a little bit of eczema on the back of my head right now, but that's about it. Like, it's
Yeah, no.
fine.
Some guys like my oldest. He has like a dip right here in
What,
the
from
middle.
playing games?
I don't know. Probably.
Does he wear headphones like this all the time?
No, he's had it since he was little. I think it's like the way it's the way my head is shaped.
I have
But you
a
can't
little bit of a
tell 'cause-
divot in here somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like it's like forehead and then it's like down. So he
Yeah.
can never have like fades or anything.
Yeah, he has to have like a quiff or like some type
Yeah,
of.
yeah, yeah.
No, I mean, I'm very lucky. Like, I mean,
Honestly,
I have a good head, but fucking my hair is just terrible now. It used to be good.
Yeah.
Now it just looks
I'm
like
telling you,
shit.
I think like
Look at
that's
your
how it
profile.
goes though.
Oh, you have a little bit of a flat head,
Yeah, a little bit.
but you can't tell straightforward.
No, not
Which is
really.
fine.
Yeah, but even from the back, it doesn't look bad.
No,
If it was completely
it
rounded,
suits you.
I like it. Yeah, my tattoo artist, he was telling me, he's like, yeah, man, you should have gone bald a while ago. Like, I was like, what the fuck do you mean by that? What the hell
did you
is-
have curly hair?
No, it was kind of wavy.
Oh,
It was
okay.
pretty wavy. Like when I was younger, I used to straighten it because like I had like the emo hair and
Nice.
shit. Yeah,
Do you have pictures?
dude, I deleted my Facebook
I hate you so
and
much.
I don't have the pictures. I was looking for them the other day. I couldn't fucking find
I
them.
don't know you with hair.
Yeah, no. Some people don't. Like a lot of people don't know me without the mustache either, which is funny to me. It's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
like I know exactly what the fuck I look like without it. You know?
Do you have any pictures of yourself with hair?
Yeah, yeah. There's in my comedy, like early on in my comedy, I had hair and everything. Like,
Before? Okay.
I only remember you with a hat, but I definitely remember you like when you first like completely shaved it and you took your hat off. I was like, oh shit!
Yeah.
I didn't realize there was nothing under that.
yeah, exactly. No, I had hair like all the way. Like I started shaving my head this year, you know, but yeah, all last year I had hair and everything, but. It was to the point where it's like if it's windy outside, I can't go outside. You know,
man.
and just getting to like get
Do
all
the
fucked
hair
up.
that's left over, does it start prickling out of the skin whenever you?
Yeah,
cold?
like I'll grow like a little bit of fuzz and everything. You can kind of see like the horseshoe and all that shit, which is fine. Like I don't really give a shit. But like every time I shave it, I'm like, okay, yeah, it looks better.
Yeah, it does. It does.
It looks a lot better now. Like I'm happy with that. I'm just happy I can grow a fucking beard.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
about to
dude.
say.
Yeah,
'Cause
I'm-
that would have been.
Yeah, if I was bald and didn't have a beard, oh my god, dude, fucking
That'd be rough.
yeah, that'd be terrible. Like then I'd really be fucking ugly. I'd look like a fucking piece of shit.
You'd go to Turkey at that point.
Yeah,
Put some
exactly.
hair somewhere.
Yeah, I gotta fucking get like one of those ones that you can just stick
Oh,
on
yeah,
your
yeah,
head.
yeah.
I thought about that. I really did think about doing that shit for a while.
That's crazy. That
Yeah.
like that's a thought process.
yeah, no.
Well, for guys, we don't really have too many options. It's either the beard, the hair, or that's it. That's all we
Yeah.
got.
Or
We
you're
can't do any
bald.
makeup.
Yeah.
We can't like have.
I
any
mean, you
really-
could.
I mean, you could. I
yeah,
guess.
you know, some people do, and that's fine. Their lifestyle is their lifestyle. I don't really give a fuck.
I think it's in the front of God, but anyway.
No, I'm just happy that I can actually, like I said, I can actually grow facial hair because for a while I couldn't, but then
Yeah.
it started coming in. I was like, okay, cool. It's just migrating. Like it migrated from my head to my face, so
Yeah.
it's good
Yeah.
for me. Like,
Well, I mean, at least you know that you look good. Like imagine
sometimes.
like shaving bald completely and then you just don't look it anyway.
Yeah. No,
That would suck.
I'll tell you, that's how it goes. If you have long hair, it's or like you can grow long hair, it's because you have a bad head that needs to be covered.
Yep.
And if you're going bald, it's because you have a nice head that needs to be shown.
Which is pretty nice.
Yeah.
Now, my mom didn't like it. She does not like my shaved head.
She would prefer you balding.
No, she's like, oh, Anthony, you looked so good with your hair and whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm like, Mom, I fucking, there were times I couldn't come over to the fucking house because it was too windy outside. I'm not fucking, like, I got tired of, like, just fronting it. So, like, fuck it, dude. Just get rid of it.
No.
Like, I'm much more better with it being like this now.
Yeah. But it is good that you had the wherewithal to do it because some people, they hang on to it.
Dude, yeah.
For way too.
One of my bosses, fucking, I'm not. Is he? I heard that he might be going to another company, but I'm not gonna say his name because I don't want to get in trouble. But like, he's balding pretty bad, and like, you remember that one dude from Toy Story that like fixes Woody and all, well, not, like, or he obsessed. Yeah, he had hair like that.
Oh,
yeah, he had it was bad. I'm like, oh my god, dude. I saw that and I was like, I don't want to be that guy, dude. I don't want to do that.
Because you know everybody's saying something about it.
Yeah, exactly. I'd rather just be full fucking cholo at this point, dude. Just shave the fucking head. But
there you go.
no, my tattoo artist told me the same thing you told me earlier. He's like, yeah, now you got to bulk up. I'm like, dude, I'm not fucking, no, it's too much work. I don't like to eat, dude. I'm not going to do that shit. It's fucking weird.
Wait, you don't like to eat?
Mm-mm. I have like weird body dysmorphia. So like one thing I used to do when I was like younger, or like whenever I started like gaining weight, what I would do is like I basically starve myself. So I developed this aversion to eating, which is funny because I also used to be like a chef and shit. So like I would cook food and everything, but like I just never really liked eating. Now it's like I kind of look at it as like a chore. Like I didn't even realize this until the other day whenever my dad was helping me move some shit. And he's like, do you want to, should we get something to eat? I was like, yeah, we might as well just get that out of the way. He's like, what do you mean get it out of the way? What are you talking about? Like, I didn't think that was weird until he said something.
Weird.
Yeah, I was
Because
like,
he was saying that, I was like, damn, I could go for something right now.
yeah, I was just more.
You don't have any cravings?
Not really. Only when I get drunk. When I get drunk, I pig the fuck out. Like last night, I fucking, I got like one of those bags of like pork skins. I fucking got some of that. And I got like a chocolate payday. But yeah, like now it's like I can eat the same thing every single day and be completely fine.
You're fine.
Yeah,
I do that for lunch. I eat a ham and cheese every day for lunch.
what I do is like I'll cook like some meat. Like I'll buy like a bunch of chicken, cook the chicken off, and then just eat chicken and rice for fucking days on end.
I can't do it with chicken. I can do it with like the very thin little steak thingies that like at Walmart. I can get that and then just make like a rice.
Yeah.
Put like Japanese mayo on it.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. It'd be
perfectly
fine.
fine.
Yeah, I don't really care to. The only time I ever cook a lot is whenever I'm like having a girl over.
Yeah.
Because then I'll fucking like actually cook a good meal or something, you know?
Yeah. Like my
But-
girlfriend cooks most of our meals, and then whenever I cook, I just do the same thing. And I feel bad because I'm like, damn, she goes all out and she
Yeah.
makes all these different recipes, and I'm just like, here's some meat and rice.
Yep, exactly. That's how I am for myself. It's like I'll cook like a really good like salmon Alfredo or something for like
Yeah.
a girl, and like the rest of the week I'm just eating fucking ramen and Spam. That's all I fucking
I'm
do.
not a fan of Spam.
Oh, I love Spam.
I've never tried it.
Texture thing for me.
Oh, I
just
love
don't
Spam.
like it.
You gotta fucking cook it like till it's
Yeah.
almost burnt. Basically, I love that shit.
Is it like anything like the sausages? What is it? What is
Vienna?
it? Vienna sausage. I love those.
I like Vienna sausages too, dude. I mean, that's how you know if you grew up poor. If you
Yeah.
like that
Yeah.
shit, I fucking love Vienna sausages, and I love fucking Spam. Like,
Yeah.
it's all
Honestly, I'll
good.
go to the dollar store and I'll get 2 cans of the Vienna sausages, and that's
Oh,
my
every
lunch.
time. Like a
little
I
snack.
love it.
Every
yeah.
time I go grocery shopping, I make sure to get like at least 2 cans, and I
Yeah.
just have them up there, and I'll just snack on them. I don't cook them or anything. I just fucking eat
Me
them out.
neither.
Yeah, I just eat them
I
right
love
out.
it.
Which is fucking. I know some people are gonna be like, it's fucking disgusting.
Oh my
I'm like,
god,
get over
No.
yourself, dude. Like,
Fine.
it's so good
yeah, like I mean, but yeah,
I've never thought
with
to
like
cook them.
Ritz crackers.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's what my mom does. She loves that shit. She's the one that got me into those. Like I would always eat them with saltines though, because again,
saltines,
we had no fucking money, so like, we just eat them with saltines.
I only ever had them because I was in an after-school program and I didn't have like money or anything to eat, so they would give that to us with Ritz crackers.
Yeah, but no, I just I don't like eating. I don't know why. Like even right now, like I know I should get something to eat after this, but I know I'm gonna go home and start cleaning, and then it'll probably be like 7 o'clock, and I'll be like, oh shit, I haven't ate today.
But you get hungry though.
Yeah, but I ignore it. Like the more and more I talk about this, the more and more I'm like, this is a fucking issue. Like, this is not good. But yeah, I ignore most of the time. Like if my stomach starts rumbling, I'm like, shut the fuck up. And I just
You don't get like headaches or anything? You don't get dizzy?
no, none of that.
That's probably why.
Yeah.
Well, there's a thing called, it's like fasting essentially. 'Cause
Yeah,
you can
intermittent
go-
fasting.
Yeah, you can go a long time without eating. It's as long as you're drinking water, you're essentially fine.
Yeah, I mean, I run on fucking water and coffee, basically, and tea. Like that's
Yeah.
all I fucking do. I don't mind that, but you know, like the idea of eating, like my mom and dad are in Puerto Vallarta right now, and they're at an all-inclusive resort, and they send pictures of like the food to the family group chat, and I'm just like, that's a lot of food, dude. Be careful. Like, don't be eating too much and blah, blah, blah. Like, I think...
Do you get nauseous when you eat a lot? Or when you've had like a meal that's bigger than what you're... Like if you get too
Eat a
high and
lot.
you just munch.
I don't, like, get nauseous. I just kind of get like, dude, I shouldn't have done that.
Okay.
Like, I
So
think
it's
to
more of a-
myself, I was like,
yeah.
that was... Why did I fucking eat that much? That was disgusting. Like, I think
Yeah.
that to myself.
I had a weird thing when I was like 24, 25 where I would like... If I ate with people, I would get nauseous.
Yeah.
And there was a couple times where I would throw up. But like by myself, I would eat just fine.
Yeah.
It was I don't know what it was. It just kind of went away.
It's like an anxiety thing is what it sounds like, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like eating in front of people either. Like, I feel
Oh.
weird.
Yeah, when you said that about the nauseous thing, I was like, yeah, that's anxiety. But like, oh my God, I love to eat. I love it.
Yeah, some people are
It's
different.
a
you know.
great
Yeah.
pastime.
My whole family, like my family is, most of them are overweight, and like I'm the only one that's like, you know, really thin without having gone through cancer, you know. Like as bad as that sounds, like a lot of the people in my family, like, because cancer runs really bad in our family.
Oh, wow.
So like you know, whenever they get sick, they end up losing a lot of weight and everything. And but like I've always just kind of been like the thin one, and like I just don't like food like they do. Like my grandma will ask me, what do you want me to cook? And I'm like, dude, just whatever the fuck y'all are having, I'll eat. Like I don't have any specific taste.
But you won't eat like it's very portioned. and-
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite food?
I'm trying to think. Like, because again, I eat the same thing every single day, basically. But like,
It also
you know-
helps you save money.
yeah, exactly. But like, if I go out of town, like if I go on vacation,
Starving, yes.
Yeah, no,
Starving
yeah.
Eating
does
the
let
same-
you. He ignores his body when
I
it
do.
tells him he's hungry.
I do.
He is starving.
I was specifically saying eating the same thing every day.
Yeah.
I ate a ham and cheese every single day. for
Oh,
lunch.
okay. I thought you were saying starving. Yes,
yeah,
it does save you
I-
a lot of money when you
he's right about
starve.
that too. But no, whenever I go out of town, like if I go on vacation or something, I'll always go to like a really nice restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always do that. I always go to like a really high end restaurant, dump about like fucking $300 on a dinner, and then like I'll be satisfied with myself. Like I like doing that kind of stuff, like omakases and fucking like courses and stuff like that. It's fun. But as far as like favorite food, I have no. I mean, I have a favorite cuisine, which is like probably I think Indian might be my favorite cuisine. But like as far as like favorite dish, I have no fucking idea, dude. I am not picky. Like I'll eat anything, but I just don't enjoy like the process of it. You know,
What about like a snack?
I don't really snack.
Yeah.
Yeah, my parents got mad at me actually because we were shopping for the apartment and everything. They wanted to buy me like groceries and everything, but whenever we were getting food, like because we got all the like household stuff like cleaning and all that, and that wasn't a problem. But whenever we got to the food, I just got a fucking thing of chicken, a thing of pork, and some rice and Spam and noodles. That's all I got. And then my mom and dad are like, "You're not gonna get snacks or chips or anything?" I was like, "No, I don't really eat any of that." They're like, "Anthony, you need to fucking eat."
But honestly, though, like, oh my
Okay,
God.
you do need to eat. Yes, you should eat
Yes.
at least like
Yes.
twice a day.
Yes,
But
you
also,
should.
you don't need to be eating like snacks and like
Yeah.
chips. It's,
I don't
it's
like-
excessive sodium that you don't need.
Yeah.
A bunch of candy is too much sugar. There's already enough sugar in all the stuff that we eat.
Yeah, I don't like snacks that much unless I'm drunk, you know?
Yeah.
Like that bag of chips I have is going to sit in that fucking pantry until I get drunk again and I start munching on them. But like I don't really do snacks. I try not to at least. And yeah, most of my caloric intake is through fucking drinks, to be honest, which is pretty bad. This is a weird fucking therapy session. Like I'm starting to.
This is not there. I'm just judging you like,
Yeah,
really hard right
no,
now.
that's fine. Yeah, no, people
The
do that
opposite
shit.
of a therapy
Yeah.
session.
Yeah, it's funny as fuck because like I mean yeah, my stomach just rumbled right there, but
Yeah, because I don't have headphones. I can hear everything.
yeah, exactly.
You're hungry.
I'm not hungry. Like I'm
I actually
not.
haven't eaten today either. No, I don't think. I just had a coffee.
Yeah, I mean
I just had a coffee
I had
too.
this.
I've got chewy bars. I'll give you one.
Nah, I don't want to fucking. I don't like that shit, dude. I don't
We're gonna stuff that thing down your throat.
I don't want to
Raisin. You like raisin? We'll give you a raisin.
I do like
I do have
raisins.
raisins.
I do like raisins.
Okay,
Raisins
we'll
are
give you
good.
one or
I
two.
don't need any food. I'll be all
Making
right.
this a whole thing.
No, it's funny, dude. Because
Starving Anthony.
you guys
That's
are
the episode name.
no, you guys like are sounding just like my parents and my grandparents because if we ever go to my grandma's, they're always getting like seconds and thirds. I eat one plate and I'm good.
Yeah.
Even during Thanksgiving, I eat like one
Oh
plate and I'm
my
done.
God.
Like, I don't really touch desserts that much anymore either. It's like I don't drink soda. I hate soda.
Yeah,
think
I only
soda's
drink soda
disgusting.
when I get tacos. That's
Yeah.
the only, and it's the Mexican Coke, just
Yeah.
because I'm like, that's my treat.
The last time I had a soda was in New York because I got like a cream soda whenever we got some pizza.
Yeah.
Like that's fine because I'm pigging out and I'm on vacation. Cool.
Yeah.
But like I don't like soda. It's like too sugary and it's fucking it makes me sick. I hate
Yeah.
it.
Having it once in a while is great because it's
Yeah.
like a little treat. But then I have gone through like eating junk food every single day, like every day for lunch, going to get Taco Bell, Chick-fil-A, whatever is around my job. And I'm having soda, and I'm just like, Jesus Christ, I feel
Yeah, you
so
feel like
heavy.
shit.
I feel
Yeah.
so
you
fucking
feel like
heavy.
shit.
Yeah.
I hate that shit.
I will say, like, I just finished. I'm sorry, TMI, but whatever. It's life. I just finished my period, and I have there's period cravings, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And so, like, I was craving so much sugar, and you know, Carlos Quinto, the
chocolate
Mexican
bar.
chocolate.
Oh yeah,
Chocolate bar.
yeah.
Yeah, those are great.
I went through 2 boxes of them,
Hell yeah.
and there's like 32 in each box.
Hell yeah.
And then, but after that, I was like, oh fuck, I feel disgusting.
Yeah, exactly. No, that's that. I hate that feeling. I hate that
Yeah.
feeling of eating too much. You're like, "Ugh, I feel like shit. Like I almost
Yeah.
want to make myself throw up, and I'm like, that's bulimia. Don't do that. Like,
There's a medical term for that.
don't do that.
Okay, if any of you are therapists, specifically food therapists,
No, I don't.
You don't
need
have to
a,
look into the camera. It's not on.
Yeah, I don't.
please reach out.
I don't need a food therapist. I don't need a nutritionist or anything like that. I'm fine. I work a physical labor job and I perform just fine. I do okay. Like I'm fine.
Yeah.
I can get by on fucking noodles and Spam. I'll be all right. That's all I fucking eat.
What about more veggies? Maybe more veggies.
I put onions in there. Like I'll cut up onion and garlic and I'll put it in there. You know?
Garlic's good.
Yeah, I always eat garlic.
What is the
Everything I eat.
beneficial thing of onions? Is that
Onions, it removes toxins from your body.
okay? Well, there
Or
you
it
go.
can.
That's all you need.
Yeah, I
There's
mean,
a thing where like you can put onion. I don't know if it's a raw onion or you have to grill it, but you can put it in your sock and then it'll.
yeah, raw onion. Like people will say, like, "Oh yeah, it pulls out all the toxins through your body and blah blah blah." It's like, dude, you're just gonna end up smelling like shit. That's that's the dumbest.
That's definitely a thing to do when you're at home all day and just walking around.
That's the dumbest thing to fucking do to yourself. It's like, I'm gonna put fucking onions in my sock. Fuck, what are you talking about? Like, you fucking idiot. Like, that's the. I get that there's like medical benefits to it, but at the same time, it's the dumbest fucking way to go about it. I'm pretty sure there's pills you can take or something, dude.
yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
you can do vitamins.
yeah,
and stuff.
exactly. Like, what the
Do like a little
I'm
flush
not
every
putting
now and then.
onions in my sock. I'm so sorry.
it's weird.
don't care.
And that sounds like fucking brujera shit. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
It's fucking weird.
It is brujeria, dude.
It is, dude.
That's fine. I don't
Well,
know.
grandma would do that thing with the egg. Remember?
That I believe in.
That's funny as fuck.
I still have no idea how it works.
That's some.
like, how it's
That's
supposed to work.
some.
If it comes out cooked, you were cursed.
That is some real spick shit right there, dude. That is fucking real fucking Mexican shit
Honestly,
right there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like my
But I
grandma
believe
doesn't
it.
do No, fuck
I
that.
believe it.
I still miss the way she would like pop our backs whenever we would have like indigestion, and then she would just like massage our backs and then go through our spine, like just pulling the skin. Oh, it felt so good.
Dude, fucking no, I had this new bit where I was like, I hate Mexicans all the way up until the World Cup.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, I saw you.
That's
do it.
yeah. That's the only time I like Mexicans is during the World Cup, because all of a sudden like I can speak Spanish and shit for some reason. But like during the World Cup, like there is like this sense of pride that comes out where I'm like, fuck yeah, dude, Mexico's a shit. And the other 4 years, I'm like, dude, fuck that goddamn. Who gives a shit? Fuck,
Goddamn
dude, I
shithole.
don't give a fuck about Juarez, dude. Fuck that shit. Like, that's just me being a bad Mexican though, because most of my life I kind of almost resented Mexicans just because like I was treated like shit by them because I didn't really fit in.
Yeah.
So like I just never really like it is mostly a joke, but like I don't hate Mexicans, but at the same time like
You don't relate to them as much.
The fucking assholes.
yeah, I don't really relate. Like I don't relate to the
Honestly,
culture or nothing. Like
It sucks. I was watching TikTok and one of them was like, when you're in Mexico and you speak English, if you are taught English over there, then it's a sign of like having money. But if you go over there talking English from here, it's like, oh, you are like not a good Mexican.
Yeah.
You're like despicable.
Goddamn right, I'm
like,
not. I'm a fucking American.
yeah, despicable.
You know?
Fuck you,
Yeah.
fucking spick. You know, no, I
Despicable.
you're
because
disgusting.
it's always been like that. It's always been like, oh, your family's not really Mexican. Like, yeah, dude, yeah, we're all Americanized. What the fuck are you
Yeah,
talking
we're not
about?
Mexican.
You're
we're not.
second generation.
Yeah, I'm second
Right?
generation.
Yeah,
Yeah, so it's like,
We're American.
yeah, it's like, dude, I'm not.
So sorry.
I'm Mexican American, dude. Like, yeah, for sure. But like, you know, I hear from people like, oh, you're like, you don't speak Spanish. What the fuck's wrong with you? Well, it's like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? It's not my fault.
Yeah,
like,
it's not my fault.
I didn't.
Literally,
I just wasn't taught it. Like, I don't know what the fuck to tell you. Like,
Yeah.
well, you never try to learn. Like, I didn't need to, dude. My grandparents speak English. My mom and dad speak English. Like, didn't really ever care to learn it, which I do kind of regret. Like, because I speak like very white Spanish. I can get by, but like I do kind of regret not learning Spanish. Like,
Yeah,
I do.
but language is something you can learn.
Yeah.
Like it's
Yeah.
not something that you will never have because
Yeah.
you didn't have it at birth.
But like the thing that I can't really learn is like culture. Like I
Yeah.
just don't assimilate to the culture like
Yeah.
at all. I have no idea what the fuck Dia de los Muertos is. I have no idea about
Again, though, things you can learn.
yeah, it is stuff I can learn, but at the same time I'm like, oh, fucking, it's a
Do you
lot.
wish that you did like
No, not really.
grow up with some sort of
Uh,
Mexican culture?
sometimes, but then I think about it and it's like, what, like, it wouldn't have really changed much, you know? Like, I mean, my parents don't really give a shit to teach us about it, which I'm not dogging my parents. I don't really give a fuck either. But like, you know, people will ask me like, oh, are you gonna, you know, teach your kids Mexican values? And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about Mexican values? Like, I don't know what the fuck that means. Like, I just know what family values are, and I know like ethics and all other shit, but I don't think it necessarily has anything to do with being Mexican.
No.
It just happens to be something to be like to be a good person or something. Like, has nothing to do with my culture. I have no idea, you know?
Yeah.
So I sometimes I think about it, but other times I'm like, I don't really give a shit. So now I just talk shit on stage about them. and just get over it. It's a
For
lot
the
of fun.
longest time, I was like, damn, like I felt shitty because my kids are no Sawa kids. Like, we speak English, you know?
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like,
They understand it though because of mom.
yeah,
Yeah.
they understand.
I can
And-
understand it pretty well too,
Yeah.
but it's like speaking back, I'm like, not gonna happen.
Yeah.
I mean, like you said, your grandparents spoke or English, or your parents spoke English. Our grandma lived with us up until I was like 11, and she only spoke Spanish, so we spoke it with her. Our parents really only spoke Spanish. Our dad spoke English, but you know, it was like really like a wetback Spanish that
Yeah.
he spoke.
Yeah.
So it's just like we grew up with it. That's why
Wetback
we know it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Spanglish shit. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's
'Cause
like,
he came up to California when he was like 14. So by
Yeah.
the time he had us, he was like, "Yeah, I've been speaking English for a while."
yeah, exactly. So it's
Very
like,
much saying like, "My friend."
hey, wait. Well, I do that shit. Like, I'll fuck with my Mexican coworkers all the time. It's like, hey, wait. Like, I speak a lot more Spanish at work than I do ever anywhere else, which is funny because it's always just like, hey, Anthony, can you do the verga? Way? I'm not doing that shit. Like, I do
Cut
that
that
kind of shit. But no, like, I don't really care to learn about the culture and all that because, like, I never really felt like a part of it. So it's just kind of like, okay, yeah, I happen to be Mexican, cool, but like, I don't want to like disown my Mexican heritage or anything, but I don't really identify with it either. It's just kind of like, I'm just me.
That's
you know?
also the dichotomy of it is like you got made fun of it, or you got made fun of the things you like because it was a Mexican, and now you're getting you're getting insulted because you're not closer to the culture. Well, I'm not going to be close to something that I was made fun of.
Yeah, exactly.
Like when I was growing
it's like
up,
I tried to, and then like they just pushed me away from it. So now it's like, if you ever get some sort of level of success in any sort of like art, especially if you're Hispanic, people are like, oh, bro, you got to like channel your inner roots. You need to do more bits about Mexicans and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Like Mexican culture. It's like, dude, I do, but I just make fun of it because y'all made fun of me. So now this is my time to be like, you know what? Fuck you guys because of this and blah, blah, blah. But I don't want to be identified as like a Mexican comedian because that's not what I am. I'm just a comedian that happens to be Mexican. It's like what Gabriel Iglesias says.
Yeah.
It's the same shit, you know. Like,
and there's a big difference.
yeah, there is.
Yeah.
Like I forgot his name. Mexicat.
Mexican.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's hilarious. Fucking hilarious. He's a Mexican comedian because he does primarily Spanish
Yeah.
and he's fucking great at it. But I do primarily English. I only do fucking English. I don't do Spanish stand up. So it's like, I'm not a Mexican comedian. I'm just a comedian, dude.
Yeah,
That's
that's
just what I am.
Mexican.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't really get it. It's fucking weird. But you know, Eddie was giving me shit for talking shit about Mexicans.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't give a fuck, dude. Like,
Oh yeah, on Thursday that was
yeah.
funny.
He was like,
Wait, what was he saying?
he was like, we get it, fool. You hate Mexicans. Fucking, what damn, man. You don't have to talk about it like that.
Yeah, it was funny because he also came at it from the same angle
Yeah.
as you were. Like, I hate Mexicans too, but whenever somebody says it, I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, exactly. I do the same shit. It's
Yeah.
like, I don't really care, dude. Fuck it. It's fun to talk about.
I was gonna tell you that, but I forgot to say it when I went on stage because I was like, damn, dude, I don't know why, but whenever you say beaner, it sounds like when Mario Judah says the N word.
No, Mexican. It's fun to be able. The only thing I really like about being Hispanic is I'm able to get away with saying slurs.
Yeah.
It's like the only thing.
Our slurs,
Yeah,
yeah.
our slurs.
slurs.
You know, I'm cool with that. Like I
I
love.
love it that they're ours.
Yeah, because like no one else can say this shit. It's like, damn, this is how black people feel with the N word. This is fucking awesome. You know, like, I fucking get it.
Yeah.
We
You know?
should normalize spick, I feel like.
Spick is
Spick is
fucking
a great one.
It's boring. I don't like
You
Yeah,
think
Spick.
I
it's
like
boring?
spick.
I love
Yeah,
spick.
Beaner's my favorite.
Although I will say Spick is like not as well known,
Yeah.
which is why Beaner is probably the
Dude.
top one, or Wetback.
Eddie had a fucking great bit about Spick where I haven't heard him tell it again, but he was like, yeah, the term Spick it comes back from Guatemalans actually, because when you talk to them, they're like, I know speak English. Like, I like that. I thought that was funny as fuck.
You
but,
do
like,
it good, Eddie.
he's really easy to do, bro. Eddie's fucking cracking.
He's really easy to do. But
Yeah, man, fucking, what the hell are you talking about Mexicans for, fool?
do Kevin.
Kevin, Deanda, I don't even know, dude. Kevin just sounds like me. What the fuck? Yeah, like me and Kevin just kind of sound like each other almost. He's just a little more high pitched than me.
Yeah.
Like I'm like permanent. I thought that my voice was like this because I've been like perma-stoned is what I called it. But then someone told me like, no, perma-stoned just means that you're fucking depressed, dude. That's
What's permastone?
perma-stoned is
It's
like,
depressed?
no, yeah, it's like basically like you're very chill and all this other stuff, very nonchalant about everything. But come to find out, oh, hey, that's a symptom of depression. I had no fucking idea. Like no one told me this shit.
Ooh, so you're over here just like, I'm
Everything's
depressed and
cool.
it's cool.
Everything's chill.
No, I never thought it was cool. I just always just like,
I'm depressed.
dude, Theban gives me a lot of shit. Theban gives me a lot of shit because I did
You sound more like Steven than Kevin.
Dude, Theban cracks me the fuck up. But I did a show at Comedy Arena with Kevin and Bill and some other people and Dante. And I did a really good set. And then afterwards, Theban was like trying to get me hype. He's like, hey man, that was a fucking great set, bro. You should be hype. I'm like, yeah, fucking cool. Had a good time. And he gives me shit all the time. He's like, bro, you have no energy. I'm like, yeah, I know. Like, I'm aware. I'm just not a hyper person. I'm very calm and like, I don't really give a shit.
Yeah, but on stage, you're not like that, though.
No.
No. On stage, like something comes out where I'm like able to like actually perform.
turn it on.
Yeah, and then like
Yeah.
I turn it off immediately when I get off. I'm like, I'm done. Like I'm good.
Yeah.
But like,
But I will say, though, on Thursdays, when you're hosting the mic, it's on the entire time.
yeah, I have to be
Oh, yeah.
because I'm like constantly going up there and everything. If I'm hosting, I kind of constantly have to be in that.
Yeah.
But then as soon as the show's over, I unplug the mic and I turn off all my shit and I go home. Like I don't stick around. I
Yeah.
don't hang out, and that's why like Steven gives me shit because he's just like, you don't fucking never hang out. You don't ever fucking you don't ever drink with us and well, it's like, yeah, dude, because fucking, I'm anxious.
me.
I'm autistic, bro. I can't fucking hang out with people like that. I fucking hate it. Like,
I feel the same way, but with the podcast, like I can have a wonderful conversation with everybody that we've had on. The two of us can, and then as soon as we stop recording, I'm just like, like very timid almost.
Yeah, dude. Like after this, I'm gonna be quiet for like the rest of the day. I'm just not gonna be saying anything for the rest of the day.
I think that also has to do with it because I'm alone the entire, like all day at work. I'm completely alone. I speak probably 3-4 times. At my job.
I talk all the time at my job. I'm always talking shit. Yeah. I'm always talking shit. Like,
but you're riding with somebody, right? Like when you're doing your route?
No. Like we go to stores and everything, but like I'll always just like, we take our own cars and whatnot. Okay. So like we'll just meet up at the store, hang out, do our job and shit and go home. Most days I'm like done at like fucking 12:30, which is awesome.
They still pay you for the whole time.
Oh yeah, I get paid for everything.
Dude, that's awesome.
Fuck, I shouldn't be saying that.
I can take it.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's just, I mean, one of my higher ups listens to like my podcast and everything, and so like I always have to be careful about don't say this, like, don't say that, don't say this, don't say that. But
do your coworkers like know? They all know you do stand up and podcast and everything.
Yeah.
Nobody knows any of my shit.
No, I mean they know because some of them like to come to the shows and all that, which is cool. Like I like that, but I usually come up with my bits and everything with them. So I'll just be talking shit. And then it's like, oh, hey, that's a bit. Like that whole fucking hating Mexicans thing. Like that came up because I was talking with one of my Mexican coworkers and I was like, oh, wait a minute. There's something there, So I always just run shit by them and they kind of like it. Like I don't even tell them I'm doing a bit. I just fucking start talking and they're like, oh, hey, that's funny.
Yeah, like something that's in your head you kind of try to work out.
Yeah, exactly.
Like steer the conversation.
Dude, I have, ever since I started doing comedy, I have no fucking filter anymore. None. Like I just say whatever the fuck is on my mind now, which fucking bites me in the ass sometimes. Because this will be a fun one. I called one of my higher ups a fat ass. And I didn't realize that he was right by me because like as soon as I said it, I turned around and I saw him and was like, I'm so fucking sorry, dude. I mean, he was like, hey man, like don't worry about it. It's all right. I know you're joking and everything. And I was just like frustrated. So I like just said it. And then, but we're cool about it now. But like, yeah, I I need to start like getting that filter back.
Yeah.
Jesus. Honestly, yeah, I feel the same way because when we started doing like comedy stuff, then I was like, wait, comedy's an excuse for like a lot of stuff. Yeah, just to have fun. So I was like, oh, okay, I could kind of like loosen up a little bit now.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what I do.
I need to chill out. I don't want to do that. I don't want to call somebody a fat ass.
Yeah,
imagine, oh my God, I would have been mortified.
With me, it's more like self-deprecating jokes that I've done at work. Like, I think it was last year, my birthday was coming up and somebody mentioned it because they have like a little... And the front page shows whose birthday's coming up, and they're like, "Oh, Ricardo, you're turning 28 this year." And I was like, "Yeah, unless I have something to say about it."
Yeah, exactly, dude. I fucking whenever I moved out, I had this whole joke about. I still kind of do it sometimes, but I was like, "Yeah, it's a lot more responsibility on me because." No one's there to do the dishes for me. No one's there to do my laundry, whatever the fuck. And no one's there to stop me from killing myself. And so, I say that and always, like, people will either laugh or they're like, oh my God. But like, whenever people laugh, I'm like, yeah, it's funny right now.
And then you just take it a step further.
Yeah, and then I just go on with the rest of my bits. Like, just scoot past it real quick. That came from a Discord call. Like, I was in a Discord room with some of my friends, and I said that, and they started laughing. I was like, yeah, it's funny now. I was like, oh, there we go. Another bit. But
there's a video of like there were these guys that were playing like Minecraft or some shit, and they were talking to each other. And one of them was like, "Hey guys, if I had like any troubles or like any problems, like would y'all help me out?" No, of course not.
No, fuck you, kill yourself.
Yeah, and somebody was like, "I would encourage you to kill yourself."
Yeah. That's your real friends. Like, fuck yeah, dude. That's what I want to hear.
And then they're on trial for murder.
Oh, shit happens.
Oh, like that one chick.
Yeah,
she was encouraging her boyfriend.
She was texting. What a dumbass.
Well, that's just fucking evil because.
That's
like
evil.
Yeah, because you're not like if it's my friends saying it, I know it's jokes, but if someone genuinely is saying that shit, that's fucking disturbing. It's fucked.
Yeah.
But oh well, what are you gonna do? How long have we been going?
Hour 30.
Holy shit, that's good.
Yeah, man.
Hell yeah, dude.
It's gonna sound crispy as hell.
Yeah, hopefully.
Super crispy.
Yeah, no video
No
this time.
video.
That's you fucking said it at the beginning too. Like, oh, watch videos are gonna work or some shit.
Yeah, sorry. I jinxed us.
That's
What's wrong with you?
I don't fucking know, dude. There's a lot, dude. Ask my exes; they'll be able to fucking tell you.
How many do you have? How many exes do you
Like
have?
actual exes, like girls I
just
actually
long
dated.
relationships. Who's your?
Let me think for a second.
Do you really have that? I have 3.
I have 4. Yeah.
No, 2.
No. Yeah, 4. 4 like legit ones, and I'm on good terms with like 3 of them. The other one I just haven't talked to since we've broken up. So like no bad blood or anything. It's just haven't talked to them. Is all. So
I don't talk to any of my exes.
yeah. I mean, I'm just like I try to be a friendly person, so I'm usually pretty good friend. Like I'm about to see one of my exes 2 weeks from now.
What if you guys fall in love with each other again?
No, she's moving to New Braunfels. It's literally probably just going to be a pump and dump, and then she's going to leave. Like, it's fucking, and it might be what it is, and that's fine. Like, I'm cool with that. But like, we like most of my exes, we know, like, yeah, we're never going to date again. We're not doing that again. One of them, we're not going to date again because she's lesbian. So yeah,
Your fault.
no, I had my suspicions though. I had my suspicions because I don't want to like say who it is, obviously, but like she would want to have 3-ways a lot, and she would be focusing on the girl a lot, and I'd be like, "Oh, something's going on here."
That's like Friends.
Yeah.
Like that happened in Friends when Ross, it before they got divorced.
Well,
Oh yeah.
They had the 3-way with the woman that she ends up marrying,
Yep.
and he was just like kind of chilling there.
I mean,
But he still thought it was awesome because it was a 3-way.
I
but he
mean,
didn't
yeah, I
really
had
do anything.
fun, but now it's like I look back and I'm like, oh damn, that was pretty fucking obvious. Like, oh well, but it's fine.
Well, at least you had fun.
Yeah, we're cool. You know, we still talk and everything. It's fine. But nah, I don't really, like I said, not focused on any of that shit right now.
Yeah.
I wonder if any guy has actually ever been like furious that a girl turned into a lesbian like after they dated.
I think it's funny.
Yeah.
Like I don't really give a shit.
Sure
We were
there
like,
has been.
damn, bro, that must have hurt your ego. No, fucking, I don't care.
No, girls are awesome, and she realized it.
Yeah, that's fine, dude. Yeah, we fucking suck. Like, we fucking suck, dude. There's a reason.
Ding, ding, ding.
Reason I'm not gay, dude. Fucking, I get like guys fucking suck shit, dude. I hate them.
But if they were great, you'd be gay.
Probably.
Yeah.
There's like very few people I'd be gay for, but yeah.
Ooh, what's your list?
The top of it is Johnny Depp from Cry Baby.
Specifically.
Yeah, specifically that Johnny
Oh
Depp.
my god.
Yeah, that's like my top. Like,
Oh
100%.
my god, that's my yeah.
Yeah, that's like 100% the only one that I like immediately comes to mind.
That movie is such a great movie.
Yeah.
I love that movie.
Yeah, like that was my shit. That and like fucking Edward Scissorhands were my fucking favorite
Ever
movies
Since Then
growing up.
was good.
But-
Were they dating him and Winona at that point?
For Scissorhands, I think so.
I think so. Yeah.
He was hot then too.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, that's like probably the only one that can come to mind right now. But then I see people like Salma Hayek, and I'm like, yeah, no. Like, what the fuck do I need dick for, dude? I got those. Those are fun. Like,
Got them phone bags.
yeah, exactly.
I think the women's like body is a lot prettier than the men's body.
Yeah.
Of course.
But it's
Even
but
like a
what
guy,
I'm attracted to.
Yeah, but even like a guy that's like in great shape, you're kind of just like, oh, that's cool. You work really hard on your body. But then a woman that's in great shape, you're just like, you were molded by a being
Yeah,
that's
like,
far more capable.
we
than we are.
don't think about the fact that they work out and shit either. It's like,
No.
Yeah,
It's
just
you
that's
just
how
look
they
like
are.
that.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. It's like, oh, well, I don't even think about that shit.
Yeah.
But
Like
yeah.
a young 21-year-old, like she could become a model just based on the fact, like just kind of doing cardio a little bit.
Dude,
you know?
I can't fuck with women that are younger than like 25.
Oh no.
Can't, dude. It's like
You
they're
wouldn't be able to.
no. I okay. So whenever I was 23, I went on a date with a 19-year-old, and that was enough for me to be like, okay, if you're not at least my age or like
That was when you learned.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
that
like,
the
there was just like, she was a sweetheart, but there was just nothing to talk about. We just had nothing in common, and like she was just saying words that I had no idea what the fuck they meant.
This dude, she's fucking lit.
Yeah, basically shit like that. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, but yeah, it's just nothing to talk about with those women.
It
like,
just like I do wonder like how people can date like Leonardo DiCaprio that dates like 20
fucking-
years younger.
Yeah, that's creepy as shit.
like
Yeah.
like how? What do you have to talk about?
I think with him specifically, it's because he's been famous since he was that age or
Yeah.
younger, even because Basketball Diaries, he was what, like 17?
Yeah.
18.
Yeah. I mean,
So I think being in the public eye stunts your growth, your
mental growth.
yeah, your mental growth.
Which is fine. I mean, some people are different, but like I don't know. Like guys are like, bro, she's 18. Like, yeah, dude, that's a fucking child.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah, dude, she's got history class in an hour. What the fuck? Are you
yeah,
doing?
what the fuck are you like?
Oh,
What?
She can't text you right now because she's got finals.
Yeah,
you weirdo.
what fuck? That's weird as shit. Like I used to have some friends that are like, bro, as long as they're 18, like it's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Dude? It's fucking weird.
Yeah.
I'm glad that that's now getting normalized.
Yeah.
Because I remember being like fucking 13, 14, had guys like men whistling at me. And I was like, I look like a girl, like a little girl.
It's fucking weird. No, but yeah, I can't talk to a girl unless she's like at least 25.
You say that number moves up every year? Is it like this,
Yeah.
like 2
As
years?
I get older, then
Yeah.
like the numbers are gonna shift and everything.
Yeah.
You know, it's fine. I mean, because like 23-year-olds, it's like, what the fuck are we?
Because you're also a reasonable adult.
It's like there's nothing to
That's
talk about, dude. We're in
insane.
2 different places in our lives.
Yeah.
There's like I can't fucking. You're worried about like going out and getting fucked up all day. I'm worried about other shit. You know, it's like. And that's fine because that's what they should be doing. They're 23, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
You should be out going out and having fun and getting fucked up.
Yeah, making mistakes.
Yeah, learning from them, developing. Like, you're still developing.
Yeah.
But,
Becoming
like,
a full person.
Yeah,
As
like-
opposed to just being like a 19-year-old that thinks they have everything figured out.
yeah, no.
Yeah, of course I'm dating a 33-year-old. Why wouldn't I? He has money
fucking-
in the
It's
house.
fucking weird, dude. It's fucking weird. I knew some people like that, and they're fucking weird.
Yeah,
But-
I always say this. In middle school, I knew a girl. She was 13, I was 14, and she was dating like a 17-year-old.
Oh, my God, dude.
And I was like, oh, you're dating a loser. That's cool.
Yeah, you're dating a
Literally.
fucking creep, dude.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Dating a fucking creep. But no, I just like one of my friends, his girlfriend is I think 23. She's a sweetheart. I have no fucking issue with her. She's a sweetheart, and they're really happy together, which is awesome. But there's just nothing to really talk about with her. Like we just not. It's nothing against her. It's just like we don't think the same. We don't have the same interests, and like she's just in a completely different spot in her life, and. You know, like my friend will say stuff like, oh yeah, like I worry sometimes that like all her friends want to do is just like get drunk and party and blah, blah. I was like, yeah, dude, because she's 23.
That's what she should be doing.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
out here
do you
having
remember?
Just started-
I
she
tell
just
him.
got the ability to go to a bar 2 years ago.
Yeah, I told him, I was like, do you remember whenever we were 23, we were fucking jackasses like that too.
Yeah.
But that's normal. That's what you're supposed to do. I was 23 getting blackout drunk on 2 bottles of wine and hitting my fucking head on the damn mantle. I remember shit like that, you know? That's what you're supposed to do. Well, maybe like that.
Not supposed to.
Yeah, not
that's
supposed to.
that's
It's
not
something that
cause
happens when you're
injury
23.
to-
Yeah.
If
Don't
it happens when you're like 35, it's a little
Yeah,
concerning.
that's fuck. Yeah, if you do that now, it's like even at 27, like I felt fucking disgusting getting really fucked up last night. And like, God damn, dude, I'm too old for that shit. It's fucking weird.
Yeah.
Like I don't.
Yeah.
So yeah, I try to tone it back and sit back and shit. But
No.
yeah, I can't fucking. I don't get it, dude. I don't get it. Some people are fucking weird like that. But
Yeah, there's people that develop a pattern of like they kind of date a girl when she's really young, like let's say like a 25 and a 19. And then once the 19-year-old turns 25, he's kind of like, this is a little weird.
Yeah. It's
Let me
like
go
fucking,
date it.
It's
Yeah.
like boy bands, dude.
Yeah.
It's like boy bands. Like once you're 21, like dude, get the fuck out of here. Like no one
You're
wants
not
to
a
fucking
boy.
see you.
Why are
Yeah.
you in a boy band?
Yeah, fuck off. Like it's like One Direction, dude. It's like no one gives a shit. Like, all those
I've always
people-
said Harry Styles is a pervert. He
Kinda
just has that
Think
face.
so?
Yeah.
I don't know, something about his face. I feel like some R. Kelly shit's gonna come out about him in like 10 years.
That would be fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Isn't it like that's crazy when it's like
R. Kelly crazy levels? Yeah.
R. Kelly's fucked, dude. Fuck R. Kelly.
but we don't know. Like that's the scary part.
Yeah.
It's like they can be going on for like that fucking long.
Oh no, a lot of famous people are fucked in the head.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because like you let that shit get to your head. It's like, okay, it's fucking weird. I mean, but
What's that dude? Army Hammer. You remember? He's the guy. I think he played the Winklevoss twins in The Social Network. Both of them, I think.
Oh yeah.
Really tall, really handsome
yeah,
dude, but
yeah.
he had like these crazy like sexual cravings. Like he
Okay,
was,
well, if there's sexual craving,
he was slicing women up.
Oh, never mind.
He was like taking pieces of their skin
That's
and eating it,
fucking
Never mind.
and then like
No.
drinking their blood and shit.
fuck it. That's not even sexual cravings, dude. That's just being a fucking idiot.
Just being a goddamn man is what it is.
No, no.
No,
It's being a fucking idiot, dude. I don't get
Yeah.
shit like that. But no, that's another reason why I'm probably not dating, just because I'm like,
Because you want to eat their skin.
no, god damn it. No, it's because like I
Just a little nibble.
I just can't fucking like. There's nothing to really talk about. It's like, you know, I like my shit. They like their shit. It's like cool. Like, but I don't really care to get to know people, as bad as that sounds. I don't really give a shit. I'm just kind of.
I feel like that's how Axel's gonna be.
You think
Remember
so?
We were talking about how like
Yeah.
he's so like nonchalant about everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it kind of just is like he's carving his own lane, you know.
That's
So he
exactly
doesn't
how I
really
was.
care.
Like I never really talked to people. I never really.
He doesn't care to.
Yeah, I never got invited to parties because I just didn't want to go. Shit like that never bothered me. I
Yeah.
was just kind of like, okay, like fucking doing my own
And
thing.
he is autistic.
No, okay,
So-
yeah.
Well,
I mean, I probably am because like
Yeah.
I'm starting to realize that. I'm just like, oh, okay, yeah, that's why that's like that.
Yeah.
Like that's why I fucking hate going out to parties and shit.
We were saying like we think it's kind of like a little superpower that
Yeah,
'cause
it
we
can be.
I was nervous because he's in middle school. This is his first year in middle school,
Mhm.
and I was nervous. But like, I even asked him like, "Do you want these kind of shoes?" And he's like, "No, I don't care." Like,
Yeah, that's how I was.
don't care.
Mhm.
That's how I was. It's like, I mean, even now, it's like,
And he has food aversions too.
yeah. Well, it sounds like your son's gonna be a lot like me. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. It depends on
Well,
your,
see, as long as he's a good person, like it doesn't matter.
well,
but like,
if he's
have
gonna
a lot
end
of
up
Japanese tattoos.
if he's gonna end up like me, just fucking brace for that 19 to 24-year-old phase right there, because that's where shit got really rocky for me. That's where shit got really fucked up. That was a lot of fun.
Axe will be fine.
Yeah, he'll be all right. You know, ends up okay. You know, but
Yeah.
there are gonna be some rough patches.
oh god, that's
It's
scary.
Maybe he'll end up running shows at Reno.
Man,
Like 10,
you'll
15
be his
years.
mentor.
I don't want, dude. I don't want to be a fucking mentor. I don't even like eye contact and shit. What the fuck? But no,
Well, that's scary because like I was telling Rudy, like one of my kids is like Rudy. He's just like off the walls. I'm like, I'm getting very scared that I'm seeing my kids in
Hendrix?
like
Yeah.
these comedians. Jackson,
Jackson. Nah, Jackson
Like,
isn't like
yeah.
not like off
it's
the
weird,
wall,
dude.
though.
I see people like Rudy and Theban that have like all this energy and everything and social energy. I'm just like, I kind of wish I had that, but at the same time, like I'm not saying they're annoying, but I feel like I would feel like I'm being annoying. You know what I
Yes.
mean? But like I just have a lot of shame, so I'm just like I just don't.
Shame.
I don't
Yeah.
fucking like. I just don't like
Yeah.
talking in public spaces unless I have a microphone for some reason. I don't mind being on stage, but like off stage, I'm like, leave me alone. Like, don't talk to me, please.
Yeah, I agree with that. Just in the sense of like, I'm very careful with trying not to annoy people.
Yeah,
Like, I
same.
just don't want to be a burden to anybody. So I'm just kind of like, I'll just keep to myself.
Yeah. No, all that inhibition goes away whenever I fucking drink. As soon as
Yeah,
I
that's
drink,
another
yeah,
thing.
as soon as I drink, I become an asshole. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
I need to stop doing that shit. Like,
I think that's one reason I stopped drinking too, because I felt like I was being the jackass when I was drunk.
yeah,
I
I'm
just
starting to
didn't like
realize
it.
that. I've been realizing that, but now as I'm getting older, I'm like, yeah, it's probably time to like definitely cut it the fuck out, like for a good while. You know,
Yeah.
like just very much like tone it down a lot. Because again, I had an alcohol problem for a very long time, but now it's like, you know, every so often I'll get really drunk, but like not nearly as much as I used to. It used to be bad. I was getting fucked up on like Tuesday nights for no reason, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were just,
Fucking idiot. But, you know, it's being young 20. That's what
Yeah.
you do.
So that's the thing is like it's young 20. So if you feel like at 27, if you kind of figure it out and you're like, okay, I definitely don't like drinking alone because I feel like shit the next day. I'm not gonna do that
were
anymore.
you drinking alone last night?
No,
No, you were.
you were on
out.
the Discord.
Yeah, I was on a Discord
Oh,
call, so
Yeah.
kinda, you know, in a way. I'm like nobody else was in my apartment, but like,
But you
You
were
were
in
with
you were
people.
yeah, I
with
was
having
conversating.
conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there have been times where I'm just like get drunk by myself for no reason,
Yeah.
and it's really bad. So I don't do that anymore. So
Yeah.
luckily, I'm developing because some people don't ever figure that out.
Yeah.
Some
Yeah.
people just like stick to it and just keep doing that shit, and that's whenever it's like a big issue. But
Yeah, and then they end up turning yellow in the hospital bed
yep,
at 50.
That's scary.
well, it's consequences.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what happens. Oh well, fuck
Yeah.
it.
But that's the thing about life. Everything has a balance.
Yeah, you only
can
figure
totally drink into your 60s and 70s as long as you're just having a little bit socially drinking.
it out. Yep.
You can smoke weed as much as you want as long as you're not dependent on it. You can't do anything without leaving your house to smoke weed, or
Yep.
you have to smoke weed constantly.
Which, by the way, if people are doing that and they're like, "Oh, I can't go anywhere unless I'm high," like then you're a fucking addict.
Yeah.
you're a fucking crackhead.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you're no better than a crackhead.
People
at that
say
point.
you can't do that on marijuana, but like
No, yes, you can.
if you're dependent on
Yeah.
if that's how you survive the day.
I've seen it. I've seen people like that. Like
Yeah.
I had a friend whose girlfriend, like they were going to go out of the country, and she was trying to figure out how to smuggle weed into the country, and I'm like, don't do that.
Yeah.
Like, just don't. And then she's like, well, I'm not gonna be able to sleep or eat or anything. It's like, then fucking figure that out first.
Yeah.
But don't be fucking smuggling drugs into a fucking country you don't know. Like,
That's
fucked
a
up.
problem.
Yeah, that's when it's an issue. But like, I mean, because people will say like, oh, marijuana is not addictive. Well, yeah, it is. I love weed. I really do. I love weed.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, I'm able to admit, like, yes, it can be an issue, and yes, it is addictive. Some people are just fucking weird. Like, no, bro, there's no downsides to it. There's a lot of downsides to everything. Dude.
Yeah.
You just gotta figure it the fuck
Anything
out.
in excess is not good.
Yeah,
It
fucking
can make you very lethargic. You just
Yeah.
sit there and smoke, and then you kind of space out, and you realize, oh shit, it's been like 2 hours. I was supposed to do laundry.
Yeah.
Whatever. I'll smoke a little more and then get it done.
It's fucking weird.
It slows your day down a lot,
But yeah, I think that's
or it can if you allow it to.
I think that's a good point to end on because I'm getting fucking blown up on my phone right now for some reason. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Let me see real quick.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just the
We're
fucking.
not on camera. It's fine.
No, it's fine. Oh no, nothing. Sorry. It's just like we're trying to figure out when the fuck we're gonna do our cleaning and everything at our old apartment. And I haven't been contributing to the conversation because I've been doing this, but I don't really give a shit. Fuck them, dude. We'll figure it out. It's not a big
If
deal.
you need to go, we can stop.
Yeah,
We're like at
yeah.
an hour 45 right now.
Might as well. Yeah, I probably should get going. I gotta clean my apartment and shit.
Yeah.
I also got to pick up some weed butter. So speaking of weed, I gotta go pick that up too.
So this isn't gonna come out for a month, but like, you know, if you ever want to promo anything, you can promo it now if you know what's gonna come up. in
Oh,
a
this isn't
month.
coming out for a month?
Yeah,
Yeah, we're
Holy
pretty stacked up.
God damn, guys. Okay, so do you like the 22nd is whenever I have my show.
Yeah.
You can do that, but then also, you can always just send us on the Instagram.
Yeah.
Just send
Yeah,
us
yeah.
your poster. and
I'll
we'll post
send
it.
the post and everything because the next big show I'm going to have after that, Sam Miller, November 4th at Reno's Chop Shop, 210 North Crowder Street. Tickets are going to be $20, but you get to see Bill King as an opener.
Oh, yeah.
Spencer O'Neill is his feature, and then we have Sam Miller all the way from Olympia, Washington.
Bill's opening.
Yeah, Bill's going to be opening. If you don't know who Sam Miller is, definitely look into him. Look up his material. He's fucking hilarious. One of my favorite up and coming comedians. Definitely catch that one. Don't have a December date set just yet. We're figuring all that out. Hopefully, we'll figure it out soon. But yeah, definitely come out to Sam Miller. Tickets are going to go really fucking quick because he can pack a room.
Yeah.
So whenever those tickets go on sale, please
Can we
make
go
sure to
ahead
get
and
them.
buy them now?
I haven't fucking made the thing yet. I've been
We'll
slacking.
save 2 for us.
Yeah,
Okay.
I got yo. But yeah, other than that, Reno's Chop Shop every Thursday night for open mic, 5-minute sets. You get an extra minute if you buy a drink from the bar, and you can DM me to sign up. So a lot of fucking fun.
Awesome.
Hell yeah.
Thank you so much, Anthony, for coming on again.
Dude, thanks for having me, guys. It was a lot of
Can't
fucking
wait to
fun.
have
Yeah,
you
dude.
on again.
Hell yeah, dude.
A lot of fun.
Yeah, except for the video. So shit happens.
We have a
So-
camera on the way. It's in back order, but it's coming.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
All good. But
All right, guys. That's going to be it for this week's episode. Make sure you guys are following and subscribing, and we'll see you next week.
Later.
Bye.